Is the mic still on?
You got Ken and Beezy, Sophie and Mike, feet for a ride. The people wanna know, is the mic still on? I'm saying, what's up for discussion? We got a bit. From talking pop culture to topics on politics. Hold up, show you how to make a debating event. Whether sports related or advice on relationships.
We're going to do the wrestling WWE style call-outs for the Halloween suits this year. All right, so I want y'all to first coming off the stage, we got the Nightmare, Mr. Nightmare on Elm Street himself, Freddy B. Krueger. What's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
Looking
What's up?
amazing.
What's going on? What's up?
I had to do the announcement since I ain't have a Halloween fit.
You know me? We out here.
I like it.
Saying?
All right, next, coming to the stage, man, to answer all your prayers, Mr. Modest Media himself, Rod.
Bruh.
Am I standing in front
Bless
of the
us.
stage or whatever?
Bless us, Rod. Yes, bless us, my brother. Bless us, my brother.
I saw the comments too. They said I was adjusting my collar in the comment. I don't know how they guessed that. I don't know how they guessed that I was going to do that this year. Yeah, this is it.
I love it. I love it. Rod will pray for you, then dunk on you.
Right.
That's how it's gonna go. I think that's good. Yep. All right, next coming to the straight out of the Star Wars universe, Mike. Bless us, brother. Lightsaber him up. Lightsaber him up.
Right.
And last, but certainly not least.
Certainly not least.
Certainly not least. And I didn't get to see this costume, so I don't have any context clues.
You was not ready, bro.
Hey, listen.
You
I
not
heard
ready.
Uproar backstage when Ken came out in this costume, but I have not seen it yet, so we all seen this for the first time. Ken, coming to the stage. Where did you get that fit from?
He said, where'd you get that shit from?
What
Bruh.
you type in to even find it?
Oh, shit, bruh.
That's great, man.
Kid, that is so, that's classic.
Man, welcome to the Halloween
That is.
episode. Is the mic still on, man? You guys are great.
Some brand, baby.
I'll throw it over to you now, Ken.
All right.
You, brother Spike coming as Spike Lou, esteemed host. So we're glad everybody's here, man. We thank you guys for
We're going to
showing
take a group photo after this, too.
up. Okay, all right.
For the IG
We can do that.
socials.
We can do that. So I turned the air down, Mike. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
did too. Well, I turned it down. Well,
okay.
from
As
the,
long as somebody turned it
yeah,
down.
yeah.
The force is
Yeah.
hot.
Force is hot.
All right. So yeah, let's get into it. Oh, I almost did the Dead End Sports intro. Golly, bro.
Yeah, Spike threw you off.
Man, Spike threw me off, man. Thank you guys for listening to another episode of the Is the Mic Still On podcast. Actually, we're live too, so you're listening. Some of you are watching. If you're listening to the podcast feed, make sure you guys go check out the video. It's on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/isthemicstillon. And we appreciate it. Also, make sure you guys check out Frames Per Second. Check out Dead End Sports, since I just mentioned it. Check out Dead End Gaming as well. You guys will be live Tuesday, right?
Yes,
B?
Tuesday, and we also be sure to tune in on the YouTube channel. I'm doing a live playthrough of the Spider-Man 2, the new Spider-Man 2 video game, and also Granddad is playing it on the Twitch. So we got double dose of the new Spider-Man 2 game. So make sure you check it out.
Okay, so you're on the YouTube channel. He's on the Twitch.
Yep. Yep.
Huh. Okay, that's pretty cool. I would watch, but maybe I'll just turn it on and just have it in the background.
wanna
But
be
I haven't gotten the
spoiled?
game
Yeah,
yet. Yeah. But I heard it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it was good. Super chats are definitely on, so you guys can send those in. When if you guys want to ask us some questions. Spooky season, B. October's been rough. October's been rough for a lot of folks. So yeah, we're gonna talk about some of that stuff. But do we have the bracket?
I sent it to Jalen.
Okay. All right. So this year we are doing a bracket of Halloween movies, and we're gonna do it like Dead End Hip Hop style. So if you guys are not familiar with Dead End Hip Hop, go ahead and check us out, Dead End Hip Hop YouTube channel, youtube.com/Dead End Hip Hop, and you can see the brackets that we do over there.
We got one on the way, actually.
Yeah, we have one on the way. Which one did we just do, B?
We did the debut group duels albums.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So check that out. And Spike, you have a weekly podcast you do, correct?
Absolutely. Check out the On Deck TV podcast every Wednesday, hip hop from a Southern perspective, and check out Another Week in the Books every Friday. Black male conversations, just elevating how we speak to each other. Check those out.
All right. Awesome sauce. Well, let's get into it, man. We want to start with some fun facts.
Wait, do we want to start with a retraction?
Oh, what do we do?
I don't remember saying this, but we talked about the guy from Blue's Clues, apparently.
Yeah, the one that got in some trouble.
They're saying that I said he was a pedophile. I don't remember saying that.
It sounds familiar. I don't know.
It does sound familiar, but I don't remember being the one that said it.
I don't remember either.
But if I said it and it's not true, I apologize.
Well, what are you getting in trouble for?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't even know who the fuck the Blue's Clues guy is. That's why I don't remember saying that. Do y'all remember? Yeah. It was me? Well, if it was me, I apologize. I don't know where I got that from, but I don't even know who the Blue's Clues guy is. I know the Elmo guy was touching people. Steve? I'm sorry, Steve. I don't know who you are, Steve. I apologize to you, Steve. But there you go.
It's videos online, dude.
Of
saying
what?
stuff.
Of the Blue's Clues guy being a pedo?
The title is literally Blues Clues Theory. Steve is a pedophile.
What did you see somebody say that
Guadalupe, I'm gonna call your name out. Guadalupe said it was me that I said it last week.
Sound like something
I
I said.
genuinely don't remember saying that. I really don't. But yeah, I'm willing to admit that I'm wrong. So if I said it, I was wrong. I apologize. So there you go.
Oh. Okay. Nice. That's what I thought. I thought happened.
So did you say it? And they blaming me for it? Do you know who Steve is?
I know Kendall used to watch it all the time. And then when I found out, I was like, oh, you can't watch that anymore. Because I remember they changed the host.
I have never seen an episode of Blue's Clues in my entire life. I really don't think I said that. I really don't think I said that.
Y'all really
I don't
shouting
remember.
out Steve?
If I remember, I would definitely be like, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
no,
I
you
really
didn't.
don't think that
Yeah.
was me, y'all. But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, he came back.
He came back after being. Never mind.
Yeah, he actually came back. Damn.
So he must not have been a pedo. Get this man a mic.
Get every time, right? Every single time. Get this man a
He
mic.
was saying that Isaiah was saying that he think it was like drug related. What happened to him?
They said that he left to go join a band. So I don't know. Whatever. They said I think you said it jokingly. I wouldn't joke about nobody being a pedo. Now,
You almost
now the priest.
There you go.
Different story.
Damn. I mean, there are articles
Yeah,
that
stuff
accuse
out
him.
there on it, but it's one is suggesting Mandela effect, saying it never really happened, like the Berenstein Bears thing.
That's
It's
crazy.
different stuff.
Oh, he got in some shit though.
Yeah, something happened.
Well, there
Yeah.
you go. There's your apology. I apologize if you're not a pedo, Steve.
Okay.
I hope your drug habit is gone. I hope your band is awesome.
Oh, oops, that was some other guy.
Yeah, that was a dude
damn.
from,
See, I think it was Ken that said that shit.
Probably. Oh, oops. This man said, oops.
No, that was some other pastor. This was a preacher, but yeah. Damn. All right. Well, anyway. Yeah. Okay, Steve.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he left for some reason.
He
Shit,
sure
did
did.
something. He ain't touching boys or girls. He probably was touching
Dude's
that
clues.
puppet.
What?
There you go.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Father.
Bruh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, Steve. Anyway, fun facts. We have any?
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't know we were still doing that today.
Oh, was it? Whose turn is it?
What, my turn?
What's my turn?
Yeah, I think I did
Jesus,
them last week too.
Yeah.
So it'd be, it's Rod and
I
and
always
FIFO.
have
FIFO's dressed as
something,
Ant Man, but he can't hit his little suit.
People, what? You said he did what? He did Mike?
He can't get his little suit to go back normal. He can't, he's stuck under the stage.
This man said he dressed as Ant-Man. Yo,
Oh, shit.
yo,
That was a good one. That was a good one.
yo. Yo, you wild as hell.
Yeah.
I wish I had a little chair.
Oh, bruh. That was such a missed opportunity.
I would have.
Such a missed
If I
opportunity,
thought about it,
bruh.
I would have brought a little teeny weeny little chair, put it up there.
Such a missed opportunity right there.
That is hilarious.
That is super hilarious.
All right, let's see what
Ant-Man.
we got, man. I'm gonna go to
I can
my.
go find one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my favorite site, African Archives.
29.
African Archives. I always have one. But man, where is?
Oh, I know exactly what page you're talking about, Ken. Yeah, I follow that page too.
Yeah, it's dope. It's dope.
Where my shit?
It's about Nashville. Damn. Hey, y'all know Nashville is they call it Nash Vegas. You knew that because you're from
I'm from
there,
there.
right? Yeah.
Why they call it Nash Vegas?
It's the southern version without the gambling of Vegas, where people go to party, like the bachelorette parties. It's the #1 place in America for bachelorette parties. It used to be Vegas. So now you got the party buses and bachelorette parties all downtown, the bar, strip, or whatnot. Real white people stuff.
Well,
Real
Spike,
white people stuff.
since you're from there, let me ask you this: did you know that Nashville was given the nickname Music City by England's Queen Victoria?
By the Fitz Jubilee singers, right? They went over there and sung.
Yep.
for her?
Yep, in her court
Look at that shit.
in 1873.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Quiz me on
Right.
on Tennessee.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Rapping,
Tell him.
Fitz Jubilee singers what they sung for.
Nice. So the group, made of mostly those formerly enslaved, put Nashville on the musical map. Fisk University opened in Nashville in 1866 as the first American university to offer a liberal arts education to young men and women irrespective of color. 5 years later, the school was in dire financial strait.
Yeah.
So yeah, that didn't work out.
People think it's from the country music, but it's not. It's from that, like you said. Yeah. So
I didn't know that. I thought it was from the country music too. So they stole that
they
and
stole the country people stole it and ran with it.
wow, that's
Branded
man.
it to music.
That's
country
crazy.
city. Yep.
Damn, ain't that some shit? But yeah, George L. White, the Fish treasurer and music professor, then created a 9-member choral ensemble of students and took it on tour to earn money for the university. Every one of these students had been enslaved. The group left campus on October 6, 1871. Jubilee Day is celebrated annually on October 6th to commemorate this historic day. So Jubilee Day, that's in Nashville. That's
I don't remember Jubilee Day.
that's probably white people probably did that. You probably did a good thing to go,
started,
not
yeah.
to go, bro. You go to Jubilee Day, bro. You end up
Jubilee
back
Day.
a slave again.
It sounds like you can leave freely. I don't know,
Right.
like
Nah,
a
bro.
roundup event.
Yeah, bro. Nah, yeah. You probably that's a trick. You probably don't want to go there, bro. But yeah, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Well, shout out to Spike knowing this city's history. Yep. What else we got?
So usually I try to find stuff that happened on this particular day, but there wasn't really anything that interesting. The one thing I found was this was the beginning of the 1929 collapse of the U.S. stock market. I'll give you a little history. Just 5 days after nearly 13 million shares of U.S. stock were sold in one day, an additional 16 million shares were sold this day called Black Tuesday. Black Tuesday, ain't that some shit? Further fueling the crisis known as the Great Depression. There's really nothing else interesting that happened today. This is actually kind of wild. Well, here's one. In 2015, it was announced that China was ending its one-child policy, so couples could have more than 2 children, but that's not really that interesting to me. But yeah, that's all I got, man.
All right. Okay, so what about this bracket? How are we looking on that? We are good. So
We answering super chats and stuff.
yeah,
too,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I got the super chats going. They're flowing. So we're definitely gonna do the super chats as well. So let's go ahead and start with this bracket.
You should cut the lights so you can really see it.
Oh,
Makes sounds and everything.
that's tight.
Yeah.
Is one of them shorter than the other?
No, they're the same one, but I can use perspective and make it look like it.
All right. No, because I you can see it better than I can.
Is this a different one?
He probably just reformatted it.
Just ask.
Yeah.
Good job. Since you didn't even respond to my text, left me on red and everything. Y'all.
Damn.
I was hurt, man. I was sitting at home like, you will answer my text. You will answer my text. But
He
it
left
didn't
you
work.
on red.
It didn't work. Yeah, he did.
Damn.
I did. My bad.
That's crushing right there.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so we have 8 rounds. Mike sent over this bracket, which he believes is a pretty good one because this one is probably the one that everyone has seen because they're the popular ones, right, Mike?
Well, it just had the most movies that I think these posers have actually seen.
Okay. So what you saying?
Damn.
They ain't the real horror aficionado.
I know
Nah,
the
they're not
shade.
really down like that.
Yeah,
Jalen.
The shade, like,
They're not down like that, bro.
dang, man.
Posers out there.
Yeah, they new to this. They ain't true to this, Jalen.
I like scary movies, man.
You might like them. You don't love them.
They scared.
Yep, they wasn't with me shooting in the gym, Jalen.
Oh, I was definitely shooting in the gym with a lot of these scary movies.
Yeah, these are all basic horror movies.
I knew all yours except for
No,
two.
you didn't.
Except for two.
Except for two, so we couldn't have done that
Okay.
one. Poser. Let's go.
Only 2
Let's go.
out of like 40.
There wasn't no 40 on
I
there.
know, I'm just exaggerating. I'm making myself look better.
All right, so what I'm thinking is whatever loses, give your opinion about the film, and then we'll talk about the winner at the end. All right. So first round, The Exorcist versus Friday the 13th.
Are we
So how we doing this?
Are we just going
Spike
around?
or Jalen? I don't know who's doing
So
this part,
we'll
but
go around. You give your vote. You don't have to explain why. Just give your vote, and whatever loses, then talk about it. Does that work?
Scariest or better? Is it
better, whichever one you
Okay,
like
gotcha.
the best.
So we want to start with B, I guess.
Yeah, you have to answer Spike since we don't have
Okay,
FIFO.
gotcha.
All right, so with this one, I'm going to Exorcist.
Okay. All right. Exorcist.
Who's next?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Exorcist on this. Yeah.
Really? What would Jesus say about that? I got to go to Exorcist too.
Do you watch horror movies?
Vaguely, like
Mike's
I've never seen a Friday the 13th movie. I told y'all this before. I told y'all this before.
That's so crazy.
I'm going Friday the 13th.
Easily going Exorcist.
All right. So 4-1.
So
So
Exorcist.
the loser's Friday the 13th. So Spike, you haven't talked about it, but any thoughts, Freddie?
Freddie used to scare the hell out of me when I was little. That's why I never watched it. Like the whole dream thing.
It's not Freddy.
It's not Freddy. It's
No,
Jason.
I think Jalen was. Wait,
Yeah,
wait.
I was talking to
I think he was. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's all
You're
good.
good.
wow.
That was confusing. That was confusing.
It was.
Yeah.
My fault.
Yeah.
But you may as well go ahead and finish your thought.
Yeah, that's Nightmare on Elm Street I'm thinking about, right?
Yeah, you are.
Okay, got you. Never mind.
Yeah. You good. You good. Go ahead, B. Cougar 430.
For the next one,
No. He's asking your thoughts on Friday the 13th.
oh, I mean, besides all the bodies being killed throughout that series, I never really cared for that movie, really.
See, this is why I didn't want to do it with y'all.
Yeah.
You already fucked up. Go ahead. What the hell? That ain't cool.
So this isn't like even where Jason was established. So
Yeah.
it's like, it was his mom. Which his mom was, she was evil, but like, I mean,
The ending was the best part.
iconic Jason wasn't in this one. So I couldn't.
The ending was the
couldn't.
best part.
He was a,
That's when he was born, right? Like the whole Jason character came alive at the end, right?
Well,
How Spike know this, but y'all don't? See, this is
Yeah, yeah.
embarrassing.
I saw
This
this. One.
embarrassing.
I saw.
Here we go. We gonna
This
do this.
embarrassing.
I was a fan
We
of
gonna
Jason.
do this the
I
whole
was.
time.
Yes.
Ain't seen for the
No, I mean, I've seen it. I just never
Yes.
cared for it.
It's
That's
embarrassing.
all.
Spike know.
I just never cared for it.
Tell him about it, Spike.
I was a fan of Jason, yeah, because his mom was doing the killing in the first one, and then they,
I know that.
yeah,
Y'all said Jason went in it.
yeah, he was in it.
I said
But
the iconic Jason.
I said at the
Jason
end. At the
mask.
end.
The mask, the Jason
Yeah,
mask.
at the end.
When
That went
he
to the
came
third
out the
one. That
water,
went to the third one.
If
The
anybody
Jason
ain't never
mask.
seen it with the deformed face, like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Are we serious here? I
Yeah.
trusted Jason last year. Come on, let's be.
Mike fuck with us.
And
Mike
last
fuck with
week?
us.
Last
Mike fuck
year.
with us.
Oh,
Last
did
year.
you? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I was Jason. Yeah, I was Jason.
Tell
But
him
nah.
about it. Tell him about it.
Wait, what?
Tell him about it.
No, but nah, yeah, he wasn't. It wasn't the iconic Jason in it. So yeah,
What was his original mask?
it was like a sack.
My man, there you
yeah.
go.
I mean,
Talk
come
about
on,
it. There
man.
you go. I knew you knew. I just wanted to flex it. I'm on you.
know I knew.
I did think you knew that. Yes, I did. I was trying to make sure Spike knew that you knew.
I appreciate that.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh, am I supposed to talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think I fuck with even though I mean you guys have already said everything to be said about it, but yeah, we got you know when I was young watching this, man, we had nudity and stuff.
Yeah,
in
this was
one,
the film you go to for all the
Yeah,
Jason
we-
movies. You knew you gonna see some titties.
Yeah, when you were young, so
You knew you was gonna see some titties in Jason. movie.
Hell yeah, man, you gonna see something. Something gonna go down, and then you get all the killing and stuff like that. But yeah, it definitely set everything off in regards to the franchise. But yeah, that's why I went that one. Tell them my heart.
Friday the 13th. I disagree with them. I think the first one is incredible, from start to finish. The fact that it was his mom was a nice twist. And yeah, I mean, I don't know that she did any like really creative kills, but I think it was good for the beginning of the franchise. It was a good slasher film. So yeah.
All right, bet. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next round, and The Exorcist is the winner. So there you go. Oh, sorry.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
All right. So next round we have A Nightmare on Elm Street versus Halloween.
Oh, easy.
I mean, this is easy.
Start this way.
This is so
How
easy.
are we doing it this time?
Your life say we want to go so bad, so y'all can go together. What you got?
So I am very much on record of saying I do not like the Halloween franchise. Never liked Michael Myers. I think he's boring. And I think the movies themselves are boring. Nightmare on Elm Street wins without even 2 seconds of a thought.
Damn. Yeah, give me Nightmare on Elm Street, man. I mean, you know, Freddy, come on.
You ain't never seen either one?
I've seen most of the Halloween franchises.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
But not Freddy.
but not Freddy, not once. I've seen most of the Halloween
Were you
movies. so
scared?
I
You
gotta go
scared?
Halloween movies. I was. I ain't even gonna hold you. Right? I was
shows you
scared.
who's scared.
Freddy was scary.
I was scared to watch
Freddy was
Freddy.
scary.
when
I
was
mean,
little.
he
was
was.
like, nope.
He was scary. I get it. I
Yeah,
get
give me
it.
Halloween.
Yeah, that Michael Myers mask is creepy though. I watched a documentary on how they made that. It's like a
Joe Biden's face.
no, it's Captain Kirk's face. Yeah, it's Captain Kirk's face, and they just
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, Friday 13th. I mean,
What?
no, I'm sorry, not Friday 13th.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm
Yeah,
still on. I'm
say
still
the
on
right
fire.
movie now.
I'm still on the last round, but no,
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street over Halloween. Yeah, Halloween. I'm with Mike. It's just kind of like
Never
a
did
boring
anything.
series.
Yeah, it never-
it's just-
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, the best thing about that was the
Yeah.
theme music. That was it. They had,
Yeah, that's
they
it.
had a dope
That's
theme
it.
music.
I mean, and the Michael Myers costumes is cool. Like it's cool. I like it.
I agree with you. I think the costume is
Yeah.
dope as hell.
Yeah.
It's just the movies themselves are
Yeah.
fucking boring.
Yeah, of course I'm going easy. Freddy Krueger.
mean, yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, come on. Here. What are we doing here?
The blades look real. That's crazy.
They do, man. They look like they hurt.
Yeah.
Fuck around. You fuck around and find out.
I said, fuck around and find out.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so Spike, talk to me a little bit about Halloween. Why do you love Halloween so much?
I like Halloween. It's funny. Of course, I know Freddie got the little funny lines too. Later on, there were black people like LL Cool J, and they tried to play the black folks, so I would go see them because of that. But yeah, it it wasn't too much. Freddy was too much talking and things of that nature for me. I really liked how simple the Michael Myers franchise was. Because again, I'm not a big horror guy.
All right. Then we're gonna move on to the next round. We have The Ring versus The Shining. B.
I'm going to Shining.
All right.
This is actually pretty good. Like, I mean, obviously, I think they're both iconic in their own way. They both did things in their eras. But yeah, you can't. I don't think you can go against The Shining, man. I just don't think you can go. It's too classic. But The Ring is I think classic in its own right though. I really do think that.
I gotta go with The Ring. I remember buying that DVD. I remember the little girl crawling out of the TV. Shock factor for the first time. Yeah, like that was for the new millennial like horror movies. The Ring was one of those. So yeah, I gotta go with The Ring.
Give me The Shining. Yeah. Shit, there's a lot of things about it that I liked. And shit, them damn kids on the damn
The
tricycle, bro. Them little white girls or whatever. Hell no.
Talking about the twins?
Man, bro. Yep, and terrified.
No, the main kid had the tricycle. They
yeah.
just appeared standing there.
At the end of the
Yeah. Been scared of white women ever since.
You want to be in the hallway alone with a white.
It's terrifying. Talking about play with us, kid.
Nah.
Play with us.
Nah.
You done played with him and you know it. Stop lying. I'm going The Shining without a question. I do agree with Rob. The Ring is great, but nah, it's not touching The Shining.
Did you see the Japanese version of The Ring?
I wanted to go back and watch that, but I never did.
It's got subtitles.
By that
Rob's not gonna
time,
watch it.
by that time, I was kind of
Gotcha.
Will you watch horror movies with subtitles, or is that still too much?
No, I will. Yeah. I know it's not a horror movie, but I watched Train to Busan.
It's a horror movie.
It is a horror. Okay, yeah, I watched it. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with like
If it's fast paced.
yeah,
or
fast
something
paced or whatever, because it's not much dialogue really.
Right.
So yeah.
All right. So we're gonna move on next to The Silence of the Lambs versus Poltergeist. Mike, give me your thoughts.
This is one that I really couldn't give a shit about because I don't really care about either one of these films. But I would go Poltergeist over Silence of the Lambs. So.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go Poltergeist too. I don't know. It was one I kept watching, a lot back in the day, as a kid. So yeah,
They
I
always
do
played
like
it.
that one. Yeah. So I think I'll go with that one over Silence of the Lambs.
I keep going the odd way. I gotta go. Silence of the Lambs. I love the Hannibal Lecter character. I know he wasn't in there that much in the first one, but just those small scenes that he did play were terrifying. I like the character. I'd watch all of those movies. Give me that Silence of the Lambs.
Anthony Hopkins.
Huh?
That's your favorite actor. You gotta go Anthony Hopkins.
Well, I've been on record saying I hadn't seen Silence of the Lambs. It's like one of those I had never seen before, and just never got back around to it. But
I think he won an Oscar for this
did.
role too.
Yeah. I've
That's
always wanted to
which
watch
is crazy back during that time.
Yeah, but I've mentioned this on Frames Per Second podcast, YouTube.com, FBS podcast. So yeah, I forgot what show that was that we were doing when we were talking about stuff that people were shocked that you have never seen, and that was one of them.
That's what it was called.
That's what it was called.
It was called almost exactly what you just said.
Oh,
It was-
wow.
It was something like,
Yeah.
what movie has everyone seen but you haven't? It was something like that.
Yeah, so there's definitely one that everybody's always shocked that I haven't seen since I've seen like damn near every horror coming up as a kid. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to go Poltergeist. But I respect Poltergeist. I mean, it has iconic scenes in there, the television scene and stuff like that. So yeah, what's up?
They got the wrong, Jalen, you got the wrong winner from the last round.
Oh, okay. I got you.
He won an Academy Award. Anthony Hopkins was only in the movie for 16 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is nuts.
He's great, man. I love Anthony Hopkins. But nah, I'm gonna go Poltergeist. Simply off like I haven't seen Silence of the Lambs, but not the shit on Poltergeist though. I think it's iconic as well.
Yeah, I go Silence of the Lambs. I think Poltergeist won anyway, so that's fine.
Oh, Poltergeist didn't win.
I think it won.
It was
I think
3-2.
it won anyway.
Oh,
It was
okay.
3-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
B, give me your thoughts on Silence of the Lambs.
Clarice.
Yeah, I mean, I just remember watching that with my mom's thinking like, damn, like it didn't seem so over the top like most horror films at the time that I've seen up to that point. So it would just seem like, oh damn, some shit like this can really happen. You got this articulate dude that's just fucking
Eating brains.
yeah. So I guess that thought for me was just like, holy shit, like this shit's some real shit.
Gotcha. All right, we're going on to the next round. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus Carrie. B,
Oh,
what you got?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, easy.
Ooh, easy.
Yes. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, bro.
Yeah, I be with you
come on,
though.
man.
Yeah, I'm with you. Texas Chainsaw.
Come on, man. I mean, I almost feel like this should be a sweep.
Carrie's not to be slept over though.
I was
right?
gonna say, I remember the first time seeing Carrie, like the prom scene and shit. Like I remember like the blood being everywhere. But I gotta go Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre for me as well.
That was some scary shit. Yeah.
Mike.
Nobody give a fuck about no Carrie. Chainsaw Massacre. This was a bad matchup, honestly.
Seriously.
But I think it's gonna get interesting.
Of course,
round.
of course. The
Anybody
next
wanna
round.
give thoughts on Carrie before we move on?
I don't think it's one of Stephen King's best. I don't, in my opinion. But stuff like Carrie, and then what was the one with the
Firestarter?
car? It was just like
Oh, Christine.
Christine, and then
yeah.
the damn dog that y'all seem to love or whatever.
Oh, that
Cujo.
shit's good. You
Cujo.
tripping.
It's just
Firestarter was with Drew Barrymore.
yeah.
Yeah,
Firestarter's pretty good.
That was good. Yeah.
But the rest of these, yeah,
But
nah.
Carrie is iconic.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. But
Yeah,
it
it
never
is.
really did anything for me.
All right. Next round. Psycho versus The Almond.
He said the almond.
The
I
Omen.
was like, what? What's the
Almond.
almond?
So almondy.
Talking
That's
about-
what-
So almondy. So almond jar.
What you got, Mike?
The omen.
Yeah, the Omen.
Yeah, Omen.
Omen versus who?
Psycho.
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 Oh, give me Psycho. Yeah. Give me Psycho. That was creative as hell.
I got the Omen.
Yeah.
All right,
fine.
then. Rod. Why Psycho?
Psycho is actually a film I studied in school, and just the different cuts they were doing. I don't think it's like any blood in the movie. Like, it's no actual kill scenes or something. Like, it's a lot of cutaways, but it's just the way they did it, the way they directed that movie.
Because that came out like in 60, right? 61, 60?
Something like that, yeah. But it's very iconic for the editing and
Right,
things
right,
like
for that
that.
time,
And then
yeah.
for me, that's why I always appreciated the movie personally.
Gotcha.
So yeah, not for the necessarily. They had a clever way of making it, like a thriller without it being like over the top. So yeah, I respect Psycho.
Psycho's great.
Yeah.
All right. Scream versus Saw. B, what you got?
You said Scream versus Saw?
Yep.
What's that? That's the first one, right?
Yes,
Yeah, I'm gonna go- I'm gonna go with-
the first of both of them.
Yeah, I'm going with Saw.
Mm.
Damn, that's a good.
This is a good one. This is a good one. Both iconic, both in their time. But I'm gonna have to go Scream. I think Scream. They both did a lot though, but Scream is one I probably enjoyed most.
B, you said Saw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a really good matchup right there. I remember the ending of Saw, but I also remember Scream very well. The opening scenes. Give me Scream. Scream. Yeah, give me Scream.
Man, give me John Kramer, bro. Saw. Yeah.
Oh, it's tiebreaker of Mike.
2-2.
Yeah, I already know who he's gonna pick.
You don't know me.
I do know
Which
you.
one?
Scream.
Yep.
I'm so glad he picked that.
I don't give two shits about really either one of these movies, but I give far less of a shit about Saw.
You
I
said
think
that
Saw is
before.
Stupid.
You said that
It's
before.
just there's no real like tangible plot. It's just like, oh, this guy is putting these traps, and the traps weren't even that cool to me.
You
So
don't ever
I
think
thought it
about
was
what you would
good.
do if
He
you
had
were in
to,
the
like,
trap,
bite his
bro.
hand
I'm
off,
chopping the
didn't
arm off. I'm not fucking staying in this dirty ass bathroom forever.
I don't know, bro.
Fun fact about Saw though, even though I didn't pick it, this is the moment I stopped watching horrors.
Damn.
Cause I started thinking like, dang man, who's coming up with this shit? Like Eli saying the mind of the person
sick,
that's is just kind of sick, like and I was just like, it wasn't even that it scared me. It just I had like a revelation of like
To know somebody out there like
out
that.
there that's really thinking that morbid and just I don't know. It just messed with me, messed with my spirit. That's the movie that, and it's not even like a movie that you know what I'm saying. Because I think what came after that was like Hostel and all that stuff, and I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this.
It started that whole American torture porn.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, Japanese were doing that way
Yeah.
before that.
Yeah.
Well, you won't watch it, but if anybody else out there, there's a movie called Evil Dead Trap that was an old Japanese torture porn film. Americans caught on that shit way late. Damn, Guadalupe just want to call me out all fucking day. Yes.
What did he say?
I thought you said you liked the Scream movie, Mike. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying I don't care about this matchup. Like, I wouldn't, if I'm talking about the top even 30 horror movies, Scream is nowhere near that list. That's what I mean, Guadalupe. God damn. He gonna check me all day. What else? What else, Guadalupe? I heard Mike breathed funny. He's supposed to take 5 breaths every minute, not 6.
Said, Mike, you think you can outsmart Jigsaw?
Do I think I can outsmart him? No, just fucking kill me. I'm not playing this dumbass game. You gonna chop my fucking jaw? Fuck this. I'm just gonna die. Like, what do you think Zigsaw's gonna do if he's like, oh, you got 2 minutes to solve this puzzle? I'm just like,
Kill me.
I'm the Diddy meme. Just
Really, man? I don't know. I
you
think
go
I
like,
do-
man, let him go, cause this motherfucker's crazy.
All right, final round. The Blair Witch Project versus Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Is it starting with me?
Yep.
Don't listen to anybody here. Blair Witch Project. It's a good fucking movie. It was a revolutionary movie. I don't give a fuck.
That's the same with Scream though, and Saw.
I didn't say anything bad about Scream.
Okay.
Why you
I'm
on
sorry.
Guadalupe shit?
I'm sorry. You're right.
Damn, bruh.
You're right. It's just the whole I don't give a shit about any of these films type thing.
No, I don't give a shit about Saw and Scream. I'm sorry. Those two movies are pretty much worthless to me as far as the horror pantheon goes. I'm sorry. I don't shit on people that like them though.
Because of the type of films you like, or just like
No, I just didn't think either one was that creative.
Really?
Scream was a very entertaining twist and turn slasher. Saw was just a brainless fucking torture movie. So yeah, I mean I like Scream. It's a good movie, but I don't. It's not something I'm gonna bring up.
I got you.
Blair Witch.
Easily Blair Witch. I still remember going to the theater to see that and how people were acting. It was.
My mom still thinks it's real.
It was people coming out still that like I remember like people coming out of the theater when we were going in like, oh, it was real and blah blah this. Yeah. Great marketing for that film.
It's a good matchup because people was thinking that about Paranormal Activity too. But
What dumbasses were you hanging around?
I wasn't
that
hanging
thought there were fucking ghosts and shit throwing people across the
yo, there
room.
are people that really believe in Paranormal Activity. It wasn't.
You had
it wasn't
people tell you
nobody
that they
I
thought it
was
was
around, but I saw people
that's
thinking
funny.
that Paranormal Activity was a thing. Y'all never seen that?
Nah, not with
I
Paranormal
thought that was
Activity.
why
I
it
don't
was
think
like
so.
that. You know, they used to do the little the trailers used to show like people in the theater like, oh
Yeah,
my
like
god,
That's
this
all
shit.
fake though.
I know, but you know,
But that's pretty funny. Did
yeah,
you-
people think that.
I thought you were saying you knew somebody
Oh
personally.
no, I don't know anybody
that said
personally.
that
No,
to you.
nah,
I was
nah.
about to say, did you laugh in their face?
I mean, I know people that believe in like spirits and stuff that they see, you know, stuff like that. But like, nah, not like actual Paranormal Activity type stuff like that.
Right.
But no, I'm gonna go with Blair Witch as well. Like, it's just the what it did to culture was crazy.
The
You
marketing
know,
campaign was crazy.
yeah, it was wild, man. Had a lot of people fooled. Had a lot of people fooled. So yeah, nah, Blair Witch Project, I think hands down.
What you got, B?
Yeah, I'm definitely on Mike with this. And these are two movies I do not give. Blair Witch is the reason why I hate found footage films. So I mean,
That's right.
yeah,
That's right.
I don't even know what
That's
to
right.
pick. It's just like Lily. It's like shit and shit. Like, I don't know. So I'm gonna say Blair Witch because I guess it's the Godfather of them all or whatever. So yeah, I just say Blair Witch.
Well, actually, Cannibal Holocaust was the first.
Oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
But nah, I see people saying, "Oh yeah, no, they marketed it as real."
Come on, Paranormal
man.
or Blair.
Paranormal Activity.
I'm telling you,
But
bro.
y'all believed it though. Like I'm not discounting that they marketed it as real. I'm looking at you crazy if you actually was like, yeah, this looks like it could be real. Like they really showed a ghost killing someone, and we're gonna put this in the movie theater. That's the part that I'm cracking up at. Y'all are funny, man.
All right, so for round 2, what we have is The Exorcist versus Nightmare on Elm Street. The Shining versus Poltergeist. Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus The Omen.
The almondy.
This is good.
And Scream versus The Blair Witch Project.
This is so good.
All right.
This is really getting interesting now.
All right.
Like
So
for real.
first matchup, B. The Exorcist versus A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Bruh, like that's one of my favorite iconic 80s from the 80s, bruh. I'm going Nightmare on Elm Street.
All right.
Yeah, I can't go against Nightmare on Elm Street, man. It's too. I mean, Freddy is Freddy. Now, I mean, Exorcist got classic moments in it. Don't get me wrong, but damn, Freddy, yeah. Even the first one. Yep.
Fuck me, Jesus.
I'm saying it got so many classic moments.
I gotta go Exorcist. Classic
that's right,
movie.
that's right.
I wasn't a big game fan of it, but yeah, I gotta go Exorcist. Classic.
Don't do it, King.
Why you tell him don't do it?
Don't do it.
Do what's right.
Yeah, give me Nightmare.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this was probably the hardest one so far.
All right.
Was Exorcist versus Nightmare.
That's right. Yeah, that's your ringtone. But I know you like The Exorcist though.
No,
so I was
Exorcist
like,
is easily
yeah.
top 5.
Yeah,
Easily top 5.
Yeah, so it could have went either way.
So you want to talk? Well, you ain't got to talk about it. Hey, go listen to the review on Frames Per Second.
Ah,
Tell
there
him,
you go.
Jalen.
About
Tell him.
Exorcist.
Tell him, Jalen.
The plug.
All right. So next round, The Shining versus Poltergeist.
Was it my turn? Oh,
Yep.
easily The Shining. Get little Carrie Ann the fuck out of here, man. Oh, I'm sorry. She died in real life, I think. But I just meant the character in the movie.
She got out of here then. Let me
Wow.
get.
They gonna blame me for that one too next week. Remember when you said that shit about Carrie Ann, Mike? Talking about she out of here?
Damn.
He did that last week too for some.
See?
It
Blame
was
me
somebody
again.
else.
Carrie Ann and Steve gonna jump you.
The Shining.
The Shining as well.
They're here.
Yeah, The Shining. I mean, same reasons too. Like the stuff they did in that movie is crazy, editing wise.
The Shining. You just fuck it. Just leave it on the board.
It wants to be down there, B. It wants to be down there, so I'm just gonna let it stay.
Yeah, I'm going with The Shining.
So Spike, I'm curious.
Yes.
You picked the Ring in the
Right.
round before.
Right.
If the Ring went up against Poltergeist, would you have picked it then?
Yes. I still would have picked the Ring.
Do y'all disagree with that?
I would have picked the Ring over Poltergeist.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, me too.
I think I would too. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
That's good.
the next round is the Texas Chain Car Massacre.
Chain car.
Chain
What's a
car. What is going on here?
All right, whatever. Versus the Omen.
Texas. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, go. Be something.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Chain car versus the almond.
No, right. But yeah, I got Texas.
Leatherface, man. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 100%.
Uh-oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
I really like the Omen, bro.
The almond.
It don't really matter.
It
though.
don't. It don't, so-
It's all
yeah, let me
for
get.
you.
Let me get Omen.
It's all for you.
Might as well pick it because it don't even matter.
Yeah, Texas easy.
Why did you want to pick that, Ken?
Oh.
Hold on. I was drinking my coffee.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, it was a movie that I found myself watching over and over again as a kid. That little white ass boy was scary as shit. Especially when they found that damn shit in his damn head. That number, bro. Yeah, that little kid was creepy as shit.
You want to say it around Rod?
So yeah, I ended up watching it. Yeah, the second one. I think there was a third one. Yeah, I really.
There was a
fucked
bunch
with
of
it.
them.
Mhm. They kept going. They didn't really hold up as they went on, but you know.
All right. Last round in the second round.
Mm.
Scream versus the Blair Witch Project. Let me know your thoughts, Mike.
This is actually kind of tough. I'm gonna go Blair Witch just because I think it was more revolutionary than Scream.
Kenneth?
Yeah, I'm going Blair Witch too.
Spike?
Blair Witch.
Damn.
Blair Witch was a little bit more like barely though.
Oh man, I can't believe Blair Witch just won. But yeah, I'm going Scream. Like, golly, y'all, Blair Witch over Scream.
Yep.
I don't know.
I can
Yeah.
name a lot of movies like Scream, but before Blair Witch, I can't name that many.
Before
movies that were like-
Scream,
yeah, Scream was a slasher film. There was plenty of slasher films.
but slasher film with that many like
It was a
plot
whodunit slasher
twists and
film.
stuff. Like,
Ensemble
yeah, but
cast.
I feel like that's the first time it had been done. Like
A
that,
whodunit
like,
slasher film?
like yeah, like in the way that they did it. I don't know. It seemed more revolutionary. Well, not saying that Blair Witch isn't, but like,
Yeah.
nah, man, I don't know. Like, it just overall produced film. I feel like Scream is the better film, but yeah, it lost here.
Shaw did.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, you didn't
That's
pray hard
crazy.
enough.
I'm not a horror person, I think, but I would say this. With the Blair Witch, I can say Paranormal Activity is like in that wheelhouse.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I can't think of like what came after Scream. So being revolutionary, I would assume there would be something else that built on top of it.
I know what you
I
did
know
last
what you
summer.
did, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I ain't watched that.
It just didn't hit as hard.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's not, I can't really see the shoulders under it.
Yeah, Blair Witch, even though it wasn't the first, it kind of introduced found footage films to like the mainstream, and that's how a lot of these movies started getting made. And plus, you got to think about the fact that it was done on like a $10 budget, you know. And Blair Witch's marketing campaign, y'all were talking about Paranormal Activities. Blair Witch's marketing campaign was incredible.
It was.
Like they were legit spreading around like
was
missing
real.
kid
That's how
flyers.
they got me. Yeah, that's how they got
You
me.
know,
I
I
get
thought
the
it was
marketing and everything, but I mean, Scream was like crazy. Like the marketing for that was crazy. Like big brands got
Mask and
behind
shit,
it.
yeah.
Plus, like it's still going on today. Like
It was a
Scream is-
mainstream movie.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
Blair Witch paved the way for Snow on the Bluff.
You stupid.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
It did.
You're kind of right,
Hey,
Jay.
it did. Though.
It really did.
That is absolutely
You're
true.
kind of right.
Did
It
you
wins
like the-
off that.
Did you like the second one?
They made it
I
part
have,
two.
I have.
Yeah, it's a part
I
two.
know that.
The
I
part
have
two
a-
is more like a movie though.
Yeah, a lot of people hated it. A lot of people hated it. I have a special love for that movie. It's
I
fucking
like the
weird.
ending. The ending was good.
It's very twisted. It's nothing like the first one.
Yeah.
But I think it's actually really good.
Damn, man. The scream mask, the voice,
The phone call.
the phone call shit.
Those are all homages to older horror movies. Things that have already been done. The
Yeah.
Scream Mask was an homage to Michael Myers. The phone call was an homage
Yeah.
to the movie.
I know.
It wasn't really revolutionary. It was just kind of copying what had already been done. It was a good movie, and it was really good homage, and I love Wes Craven.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Damn.
no one's shitting on it. Scream is a good movie.
Yeah. I know.
Scream is a
I
good
just,
movie.
wow, that's crazy.
The newest one's trash, but Scream was a good movie.
What you got, B?
Scream.
Just want to put you on the record.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But we see the winner.
Damn.
Blair Witch Project.
Mm.
All right, so we down to
Wasn't
four.
even scary.
We down to four.
Shit.
The
Semifinal.
last 3 minutes was probably
Bruh. You really weren't like, yo, what the,
The
fuck
last
is
3
happening?
minutes, I was like,
When she was running down the
It
stairs.
was more intense than scary, but go ahead. We going to the next round.
All right. Start with you, B. A Nightmare on M Street versus The Shining.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I fucking love Freddy, man.
Give you the
That was
nightmare.
that was my 80s, man. That was my 80s decade right
As soon
there.
as you close your eyes, nigga, we right there. Shout out to Offset. What you got?
Woo, this is hard. This is actually really tough. Oh man, give me Freddy. Yeah.
Spike Lee.
The Shining. Give me The Shining. Just
Yeah. Damn. Let me get Nightmare.
What you got, Mike?
Nightmare. No question.
Spike, you standing on the island on
I
this
am
one.
standing
Give
on
me
my-
thoughts
I'm
about
standing
why
on
Shining
my
over
rock.
Because he's scared of Freddy. He already said it.
All right. Which is
only-
why I should have picked it.
The only scene I think I remember from Freddy was like the bathtub. The lady was in the bathtub. I don't know if it was the
And
first
he
one.
popped. It was the first one.
Yeah.
That was the first one. Yeah.
That's all I needed. I was out of it. I was like, nah.
You ain't trying to have some dude's
Nope.
hand come up out
Right,
you when you're in the
nah.
bathtub right between your legs. Like, you ever had it happen? No. Not until you tried it, bro. That's a daydream on Elm Street, huh?
You stupid as hell, bro.
I'll pass. I'm out.
Two
I'm
words,
out.
I'll
I'm
pass. Spike said I'm not entertaining this shit. I'll pass.
That's hilarious. Man.
Oh, God.
Oh, man.
All right, final round. Starting with you, Mike.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I was laughing so I forgot what the matchup
Oh, this is the
was.
final
No,
round?
I said Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, this is not even remotely a fucking fight. This is Texas Chainsaw.
Okay. All right.
You know I wasn't gonna say no fucking Blair Witch.
Oh, man. I don't know. You just. Oh,
Nah,
well, yeah, you know,
man.
okay.
Ken,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Same Texas Chainsaw. Sweet.
See, y'all just got Blair Witch like in there just to
Just
get
swept
it,
him out.
Swept him out.
Didn't even give
It's
him no
against
fight.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Texas
But I feel like
That's
Scream could have
legendary.
gave it a better battle though.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre versus
Nah.
Scream.
No. No.
Bruh, that's
Alright.
like Blueface rapping against like KRS-One.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about? Oops, I'm sorry. That wasn't nice. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Blueface
Blueface.
to beat your ass.
I don't even make those kind of comments, but I'm just saying I'm not trying to insult nobody. So shout out to Blueface.
Nah, he be boxing for real. That dude can fight.
Well, he can beat your ass then.
He,
Shit.
hey, he
better
probably
pray
he
to
probably
Jesus
will
that he
get
don't
me.
fuck you
That
up.
dude, he can fight. I can't even
Good for
front.
him.
I would not try Blueface. But I was gonna say, where we at? Oh,
Blair Witch versus
yes,
Texas Chainsaw.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Easy. That movie's so unsettling, man.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it
Goodness
is.
gracious.
Texas Chainsaw. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right. So our final round.
No, this is ridiculous. This
Yeah.
is hard.
So this is a championship.
Yep, championship round.
I thought there was a whole other side. No.
They all
That's
came
it,
together.
that's it, my
yeah.
guy.
What? I think it was
Oh,
longer.
man.
Okay. All right. All right.
This has been long though.
Wait a minute. What?
Nightmare on Elm Street
Nightmare on
versus
Elm
Texas
Street.
Chainsaw
Shit.
Massacre.
Ooh, this is a really
Oh
good
man.
final. This is a really good
Oh
final.
man.
This is a really good final. This is the right final.
This it really
This
is.
the
It
right
really
final.
is the right one.
Yeah, this is the right final.
Oh shit.
Damn, I'm glad you going because I got to think.
That's some bullshit. I know, right? You got the camera on me?
I
Yeah,
can
it's
tell,
on you.
I can
Yeah,
tell
Been
you
on you
mine.
for like 10 minutes.
I can tell you mine already.
Oh yeah, you already know.
So
it.
you got
Yeah.
one vote for Texas Chainsaw.
Oh man, both these movies are two of my favorites, bro. It's crazy.
It is.
I fucking love Texas
really
Chainsaw
is.
Massacre, bro.
It's an eerie,
fucking love that
creepy,
movie.
like
I'm gonna say Nightmare on Elm Street only because
I mean, you have to.
yeah, but at least their sequels were better. Texas Chainsaw sequels I felt were
So
pretty
you going
bad.
by
Yeah.
follow up?
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm picking Nightmare on Elm Street.
Mm.
So I'm going Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's not. That's a good.
Yeah, the
criteria, I
sequels
guess.
was pretty bad.
It is. It is. Oh man, dude. God, I'm just thinking like the van scene. Oh man, this is really tough.
It ain't that tough, y'all. Hurry up.
It is.
We got.
But you know
super
what?
chats and
I'm
shit.
gonna go Freddy, bro. I'm gonna go Freddy. Because I'm always Freddy's always gonna be there. But that's a really good battle.
he said he was going it the whole time.
It's a really good battle. I really had to think about that one though, for real.
What you got, Spike?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
He kinda
I'm not mad at that. No, I'm not mad at that. I'm not
Ken.
mad.
Freddie.
This is why I don't want to do this with y'all. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Chainsaw
Y'all are
Massacre.
fucking wrong.
You crazy.
Y'all are wrong as hell. First of all, we're only doing the first movies.
Right.
So saying the sequels were shitty, that's not fair. So it's one movie against one movie. It's not a franchise versus a franchise.
That's
The
his
first-
criteria. But
I'm just saying that's not fair.
So, Mike,
Yes.
talk to us on why you think Chainsaw should have won.
Because look, I'm not shitting on, obviously, Freddy's my favorite horror movie villain ever. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre is a better film. It absolutely revolutionized the way, like, it created the whole male gaze idea, the weird, creepy sounds, the whole fucked up ass family. And again, it was another one where they were trying to market the idea of this being a real film.
You could see it like in the mountains and shit in West
You could
Virginia.
absolutely see
Yeah.
this being real.
Facts.
And
That's what was so
nah,
scary
man,
about it.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre it's damn near a perfect horror movie.
I'll give you, but I'll debate with you a little bit.
You can try.
So yeah, no, it is. I think overall it is a better story. The actual story of it all is better, but I think for me, Freddy had scarier moments, and it had like
In the first one?
yeah, and I like when she was on the fucking when he was dragging her on the fucking ceiling and all that shit. Like when he pulled him in the bed and that blood came out. Like it's so many like scary scenes. Like, and I think I told y'all about when she was sleeping in class
In the school.
in the school, and then she got burned and shit. Like, now I will give you when Freddy showed up and he was just like running and shit. When I look back at that, that's not that scary. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not that scary. He wasn't that scary. Or when he like, look at this or whatever shit like that. That's not. But it's just the scenes where you actually really couldn't see him. I think those scenes were horrifying. Like those were really good. Those were really good, scary. Yeah, because it's Johnny Depp that he killed in the bed or whatever. So yeah, man, I think it's scarier.
I don't think I'm with you. I get you what you're saying. I'm not arguing with you. I don't think anything in Nightmare on Elm Street is scary. Nothing in that movie to me is scary. It's those scenes are dope and they're so fucking well done. Especially
Yeah.
the dragging across the ceiling scene.
Yeah.
is really well done. But when that dude walks into the room and Leatherface pops him with the hammer, drags him, and then slams the door, that's fucking scary.
It seems real.
That's what I mean, like, that's scary.
Yeah, the thing about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they're very both.
The
they're
sound
both,
effects and everything.
Oh,
like
the
when
sound
he-
effects
and
is
he-
crazy.
You see him
Yeah,
shaking
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit. Like
Yeah, I've seen that movie
yeah.
like at least 20 times. At least
Yeah.
20 times. But nah, man, like even like the scene where on the wall or whatever when he's coming through the wall when she sleep, like that shit, and it's very subtle. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even do anything. It's just coming through the wall looking, and it was dope. Like I don't know, they're both very
Yeah, I'm
very,
not mad. I mean,
very
if
good
Texas
movies
would have won,
or
I mean,
whatever,
I got a
I'm
question.
not mad at that.
yeah.
Do y'all have like favorite like cheesy scary movies like Jeepers Creepers, Leprechaun?
I like Leprechaun and Jeepers Creepers.
Shit, Return of the Living Dead. Just one of my favorite cheesy.
I like
fucking
Jeepers
movies.
Creepers. Jeepers Creepers was pretty like
Yeah, I mess with Jeepers Creepers too. The first one. Yeah,
the first
yeah,
one. Yeah,
yeah,
you gotta
first one.
clarify that. The second was trash.
You know, looking at the bracket, it's crazy. Texas Chainsaw never got anything less than 4 votes until they made it to the final round.
It's a damn near perfect
That's
movie.
it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's
then
a better.
They're right.
I'm not.
Nightmare on Elm Street almost lost in the second round to The Exorcist.
Well, Exorcist is up there too, though.
It is.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's not. Yeah.
I can still make people watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre the first time, and the look on their face is like, "What the fuck is happening?" With Nightmare on Elm Street, it's just amusement. It's entertaining. Texas Chainsaw Massacre isn't entertaining. If you've been to some of them down south ass towns,
Yep.
that's what makes that shit so fucking scary because it
That's
looks
why I
like that's
watching
some shit
that
that could really happen.
That is why
You
I'm
know.
watching that shit. I lived that shit.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Have
another-
y'all-
It looked like it's
have y'all
based on
seen
a.
it?
When
No,
it,
I'm
okay.
from dirt roads in South Carolina. I don't need
Yeah.
to I lived it. I don't
places
need
like
to
that in
see it.
Kentucky,
scary.
Tennessee. It's
Yeah.
places like that.
It's
where-
scary
yeah,
as fuck.
absolutely.
And the end, like when they have her in the room and they're like, "Get her, Grandpappy," and he's trying to hit her in the head with the fucking hammer. That shit is scary as hell. With
Did that
Nightmare, I'm just like,
influence-
"Oh, this is fun. He about to kill him. Oh, he fucked him up." With Texas, it's like, God damn, this.
You
is
know what? I
weird.
think Freddy is just more entertaining for me. I guess.
Yeah.
Where, like I said, like Texas is very uneasy. Like yeah, it's the like I said, from the sound effects to the shit look like it's a true story. Like you know what I mean? Like so.
Yeah,
Nah.
man, Texas is the shit, bro.
Did that influence what The Hills Have Eyes?
I don't know. I don't know if it influenced
It was
it.
almost
Hills
like
Have
the
Eyes was
same.
Wes Craven too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Wes
I don't
Craven.
know if it
Yep.
influenced it. That's a good question. I mean, I do think that it definitely put that whole idea of like, oh, there's these crazy people in the South,
mutant people
kind of
in the
killing
mountains.
and eating people, you know. But yeah, I'm with B. The sequels weren't great. I will go on a limb and say that the remakes were actually not bad up until that
last one.
those last the Rob Zombie ones. Those were. I'm sorry, not Rob Zombie. Who did the Texas Chainsaw?
The
guy
first
that,
remake was really good. Like the one that came back out, maybe I want to say 2000.
the one with Jessica Biel.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, those
really
were
good.
actually really good.
Yeah.
It was just the sequels got a little silly.
Yeah, and then just a debate. I know since nobody else is debate Freddie again. Just the whole dream, like in your sleep.
That
thing.
was the scary
Like that's like fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like that really.
You're gonna have to go to sleep at some
Yeah,
point.
it's like
you're gonna have
what
to
the
deal with
fuck?
them.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the whole the parents killing them and stuff like that. The motive. Yeah. Nah, I think Freddie's a good pick.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. And that's the first movie. You know what I'm saying? You get all of that in the first movie. So yeah.
Well, that's your bracket with your winner being A Nightmare on M Street to Mike's dismay. But
I'm just joking. It's what it is.
Ain't
I
good. It's
not
a
think that's
ringtone.
what would win. But it's what
I said it's your ringtone. Like
it is. But
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna put on my
No,
ringtone.
I was just saying.
How it go,
I was
Mike?
just saying for people that.
How it go?
Yeah, because he said to Mike dismayed. That's why.
I was joking.
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
mad at that. I'm just teasing y'all. But I would definitely have gone Texas, obviously.
No, I'm not mad. I think if I wasn't wearing this, I probably would have said Texas.
You had to stick to it.
It
Stand
was
on
like,
business.
I had to
stand
stick.
on the
I had to
business.
stay on brand, bro. I had to stay on brand. But no,
That's
I fucking
fair.
love Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It was good. It was a good final round.
Yeah.
for
was.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
again, I'm gonna pass it to you to jump into these super chats.
All right. We're gonna start with Mob Unchained. Been watching since the Lil B.
A little bit.
Lil Bay.
Lil Bay.
Lil Bay.
Playoff games is crazy.
Who's Lil Bay?
Who is Lil Bay? Lil Bay? Oh shit!
Watch it since Lil Bay.
Oh my God, Lil Bay. I'm happy for real.
I don't want to hear Lil Baby music. I ain't gonna-
Nah, Lil Bay's probably tight, man.
You guys got me through good, bad, and ugly. The over the decade. Mike, any opinion on the new West Side Gun?
I still haven't listened to it, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
I still haven't listened to it. I haven't
Keep
had the
forgetting
time.
you wasn't on that.
Yeah, I might do my own little solo if I can get to it. But yeah, I'll listen to it.
Andre, 3001. Who were some of your favorite wrestlers growing up? I'm in my early 30s, and Stone Cold, The Rock, and Shawn Michaels were my top three.
It's my wheelhouse right there. I used to love wrestling.
I hate wrestling.
Really? I used to love. I had the
Yeah, I
little
think
men
after-
in the ring and all of that.
Really? Yeah,
we
pretty
used
much
to
mostly during the 80s for me
Yeah,
was
like
wrestling.
that.
But
I
after
love
the
it.
80s,
After
once
that,
the 90s,
I stopped I stopped and then started back about Raw when The Rock and all of those dudes. but
Yeah,
caught
I was
the
I was
end of
completely
Stone
out
Cold.
when the Rock and what's that Stone Cold
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah, I was completely done with wrestling at that time.
My favorite, the Four Horsemen from WCW, Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, that whole group, Ultimate Warrior, Coco Beware because he was black.
That's
Yep,
what
I was about to say
That was
Coco
my
Beware.
favorite.
was
Coco
my
Coco Beware,
yeah.
bruh.
with the bird.
Yep, Coco
Junkyard
Beware,
Dog. Junkyard Dog was black. He had the
Yep.
chains and stuff.
Jake the Snake. I fuck with Jake the
was my
Snake.
boy.
Yep.
I like $1 Million
Naming
Man.
all of them.
I was into bro. I had tapes like stacked up. Yeah, that was my shit.
Should've went last.
Yeah. I mean, in the 80s, I
Named all
fuck
the
with it
good
heavy.
ones.
My
Like I
bad,
remember my
my
dad
bad.
took me to WrestleMania 3, the iconic one,
Really? When he slammed,
because that was at Pontiac
was it
Silverdome, which is
Detroit?
yeah. I was there. That shit was crazy.
That's fire.
Yeah, Spike literally named like all
My
of the
bad.
classes.
I got excited.
All of the classes.
Coco
But what I
Beware.
will share though is that I was a big wrestling fan too. Like, but we used to create. I don't know if y'all did this, but did y'all create wrestling rings out of cereal boxes? Did y'all ever do that?
No.
It was
I
actually
I
really
wasn't that
cool.
poor.
You would just put like the pencils and
ropes
stuff,
on
and then
there,
put the ropes on them. And so yeah, that's I guess that's like some hood shit, I guess. But yeah, but nah, that used to be fun. Getting different cereal boxes and creating a ring wrestling.
Who were the
rings out.
wrestlers?
Huh?
Who were the actual? Who'd you use for wrestlers?
We had actual
Rock,
figurines.
Rockman
Yeah,
versus
you
Pebble,
stupid.
Pebble Boy.
Stupid.
Stick Man.
We had a couple figurines, Mike.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
Poison
nah,
Ivy.
yeah. Or we would just use non-wrestlers, just something we had. Like, I don't
That's
know.
funny.
But But nah, yeah, Coco Beware because he's black, definitely. Cause he's
Do the
good
little
as
thing
shit.
like that, yeah.
But Jake the Snake was cool. If you say Dusty Rhodes,
Dusty
Yeah.
Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes was a good one.
that's
That was a good
mhm.
one.
yeah, man. Yeah, nah, you named just about all of them. Yeah.
Legion of Doom. What was it
Mhm.
about? The
You
Spikes
left
and
out the
shit.
Killer Bees. You don't remember them?
Yeah.
That was Dusty Rhodes and then
It was a tag team. It was just two dudes,
I don't
and
remember.
their finishing move, they would run up and they jump in the air and hit you in the face with their butt, and they knock you out. You don't remember them?
Oh, hell no.
No,
Remember,
I remember
Leaping Lanny Poffo?
Uh-uh.
He would get beat every single match. I loved him though, but he would get beat every single match.
Leaping Laddie Papa.
Who else was it?
But my main was Razor Ramon. You remember
Razor
him?
Ramon, yep.
But yeah, 'cause he
Sid
used to do
Vicious,
that,
Undertaker.
yeah. But Undertaker was like my guy. It's so crazy that he's still popular. I'm like, damn, Undertaker's still popular. Like that's crazy.
I remember the first time that he came out, it was like 92, the Survivor Series. $1 Million Man paid for him. He came out of this casket thing. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
Nobody could beat him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still remember.
What was his manager's name?
Paul Bear.
Paul Bear.
Bear.
That's right. Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said, shut up. You were trying to be funny like Paul Bear, obviously.
No, I wasn't. I promise I
couldn't
wasn't.
remember,
I
yeah.
promise I wasn't. I was just thinking he had like a cool name. His name
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Paul
he did.
Bear.
Paul Bear,
Paul
yes,
Bear. Yeah.
Remember Ricky the Dragon Steamboat?
Yep.
That was one of my favorites. I'm trying
Damn,
to
that's
think if
crazy
there's anybody
that
else
we
we
all
didn't
kinda
name
Bruce
yet.
the Barber Beefcake.
Oh yeah.
That was my guy. He used to
Oh,
walk
yeah.
around with that.
Bam
no-
Bam Bigelow. That was
Bam
one of my
Bam
guys
Bigelow.
too. I had his
Yeah, I
shoes
remember Bam Bam
with
Bigelow.
the flames on this.
I used to love wrestling, man.
I did too.
He looked like a redneck to me though.
He
man.
was a redneck.
Okay, yeah.
Him and was it King Kong Bundy, the big
Yep,
fat
big
bald
dude,
guy?
dude,
Yeah, they
bald
all
head.
like
Yeah.
rednecks.
So did anybody like the real like Andre the Giant Hulk? Did y'all like them at all?
I was
liked Hulk
never
Hogan.
big into Hulk.
Oh really?
He always
Hulk.
gave me racist vibes, even back then.
Even before the team came
yeah,
out.
I was like, "You're surprised he says the N word? Of
Yeah.
course he does."
I liked
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan. I remember when
He
him and
definitely
Ultimate
gave
Warrior
racist
fought.
vibes to me.
Yeah.
I was
As
way
a
more into
kid.
Macho Man. Macho Man,
Macho
was
Man
my
was
guy.
was cool.
Yeah, brother.
Absolutely.
I liked him way more.
Yeah.
He was a redneck too, but
He was,
he
definitely.
looked down, and he had a chick. He was the only one that had a chick.
He sure did.
Hulk Hogan
he sure,
stole his
no.
shit. They had his whole story.
was
line.
that? I don't even remember that. I believe.
Yeah, he
you.
stole it. They had a whole
Oh, I
marriage.
remember
He broke
Macho
up.
always had a chick.
Yeah,
named
Elizabeth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Hulk Hogan started messing. It was
Really?
crazy. Yeah, he stole his whole storyline.
Whole story.
Like,
Was this
I
when he
think
was a
he-
bad Hulk Hogan? He dyed his beard black.
Well, Macho Man went bad, and then Hulk Hogan and Elizabeth were like the good couple.
No, but Hulk did. No, he went NWO or something.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
later. Yeah, that was later.
I
on.
know
He
you're
was
talking
like
about.
NWO, New
Yeah.
World Order.
Nah, Hulk Hogan can eat a dick. I don't like him. Never liked him.
He was cool, man. Like that.
But I remember Shawn Michaels and The Rock when they were popular too. That's like when I got
Yeah,
out.
Shawn Michaels and what's the Hart?
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart. I remember Bret Hart. Was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
That's when I didn't like it at that point.
That was
Yeah.
my way out. I was out
Mhm.
there by then. Yeah.
Yeah, when they were popular, I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Spent a long time on that question.
They said, "Damn, y'all old." Yeah, we old.
Yeah, I'm letting y'all cook, bro. Baronito, one group will try and protect you. The other three groups will try and
One group will
Where we
try
at?
to
Oh,
protect
okay, there we
you.
are.
The other three will try to kill you. Is that
This
a
is
statement?
Easy. No, he's saying you gotta pick one to protect you, and the other three are try to kill you.
Oh.
Pick right, y'all.
Let me see.
There's one really good answer
One
here.
group that will protect you. The other three. What's the Cenobites?
That's some Hellraiser.
God damn.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch
Hellraiser.
Hellraisers either.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's some Hellraiser.
Well, what's the next one?
Xenomorphs, that's
are
from Aliens.
Okay.
Predators, you know Predators and
I know Predators and
Terminators.
Terminators. I'm going with Terminators.
Okay.
To
Ro-
protect you.
Yeah.
Roderick. Father Rod.
One will protect you. I mean, well, yeah, Terminator is supposed to protect you.
Okay.
I'm with him on that.
B.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm going with Terminator, especially if I can go higher than the T800s.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if I can go with the more advanced joints that's protecting me, shit, the TXs and the
Yeah,
T1000s,
the one that
and
was
shit.
running like that.
Man, like yeah,
You
I
give
mean
me that.
yeah, I'm gonna go with the Terminators to protect me.
Are you gonna answer, or are you just hosting for now?
I'll take Predator.
To protect you,
Yeah.
That's not bad forward.
but they kind of got wiped by the Xenomorphs though, didn't they?
This is pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious it's Cenobites. Who the fuck is gonna kill a Cenobite? How often have you seen Cenobites even die?
Is that from you said
Hellraiser.
that's from
Hellraiser.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand you never saw it, but
What is a Cenobite?
they're basically fucking like demon gods or whatever. Like a Terminator's not gonna kill a Cenobite.
You'll try to fuck through though.
they can
You
try.
Try again.
They can try, but
You go in the future and just try to.
they can
take
go in
them
the
out
future,
so-
the past, anything. A Cenobite, you're not gonna kill a Cenobite. You're not killing fucking Pinhead. The Chatter, like nah, you're not fucking with them.
So how'd they kill him in the movie?
I'm trying to remember. I mean, they had to use the box. But as long as you don't have the box, you're not killing them.
Beezopedia.
You need to skip this dude's
Damn, Rod.
man.
What's this? Rod's
Rod's prayer. Dear Jay-Z, in the game, you're a king. With every verse, you make the mic swing. With 99 problems, you conquer them all. Teach us to stand tall and never to fall. Amen.
That's pretty good.
was good.
That's
Oh,
pretty
shit.
good.
That's
BZP.
funny.
That's pretty good.
Long live Kevin Samuels. Who wins the battle royale and why? Art the Clown, Leprechaun, Jason, Freddy Krueger, or Mike Myers?
Who wins the battle royale and why?
Because Jason's kind of sort of beat Freddy technically. So I don't know who would win this. It definitely ain't the fucking Leprechaun.
Right.
Nah, it's
This
not
might be a
Leprechaun.
long shot. He might outsmart all of them dumb, right?
It's true. They are all
all
kind
of
of
them
stupid.
dumb. Leprechaun was pretty smart.
Well, Freddy's pretty smart,
Yeah,
but
true.
yeah, the other ones are pretty dumb.
I'm going with the Leprechaun.
Nah, ain't no way.
He'll pull some tricks to shit.
Nah, I kicked the shit out of Leprechaun.
Yeah. Wow.
Pull some tricks. To shit.
You getting the one from the hood or?
Oh man, I remember Leprechaun. And I want the first.
Evil's in the
Leprechaun.
house.
Yeah, I want the first Leprechaun.
Battle royale. I like it though.
I'll probably just say
You say Freddy?
Because Jason's, like I said,
yeah. And then
Technically beat
Jason
him.
is not like man. Yeah, I don't.
But they had to make Freddy sort of human in order for Jason to beat
Right,
him.
because
So if
yeah,
it's
but
a
he had
regular,
cheat code kind of though.
yeah, I said Freddy is
Yeah.
a cheat code,
Yeah.
bro. That's why I was
Freddy a
like
cheat
Freddy.
code. I don't think he should be in here.
it's Freddy versus Art the Clown at this point. Because
Well,
you can chop
I'm
Jason's
taking
head off.
I'm taking Freddy because that's a cheat code. Shit.
Well, Michael Myers don't really like. He keeps coming back.
Jason
He's
kept coming
coming
back
back.
too, though.
Huh?
Jason kept coming back too.
They never did it
finally-
right. They never chopped his head off. Not I can remember at least. Did they ever
Who,
chop
Michael
Michael?
Myers?
No, Jason. Did they ever
Oh,
chop
Jason.
Jason's head off?
Didn't they
I don't
chop
think
his
they
head
did.
off in 10 and then it was like he was
Like a
transferring the
yeah.
bodies and stuff?
That was that. Yeah, Jason goes to
Jason
hell.
Goes to
The final
Hell.
Friday.
I think they
Yeah,
retconned,
that was in part
Jason.
They had the
9.
different versions of him.
That was in part
I
9.
don't remember them chopping his head off.
No, they blew him up.
Oh,
They blew him up,
up.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Blowing him up. But yeah,
Huh.
I'm gonna stick with Jason. Because Art the Clown technically sort of died, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he keeps coming back too.
Yeah, he came back out through the,
Oh yeah, yeah.
He came back out there, you know.
yeah.
Freddy never had that.
Byron Needle, One's Gotta Go, 2000s horror. 28 days later, Trick or Treat, The Descent, and Drag Me to Hell. Man, I turned Trick or Treat on last night.
I don't
What's
remember.
Trick or
I don't
Treat?
remember Trick or Treat.
What is that?
I'm gonna say that one.
Well, I went to sleep on it, but
I'm gonna say that one. I don't remember watching that. I don't remember seeing that one.
The only one I've seen,
All
because I
of them
told you I
can
stopped
go.
watching them.
All of them can go for me except for 28 days later.
So that's the
20
one I had
that's the one I
just
got to
watched.
stay, in my opinion.
Yeah,
20
I-
days later.
Yeah, I
I
hadn't
would
seen
keep
that
that
one
one.
either until we
Yeah.
reviewed it. But
Oh,
that's the one
really?
we reviewed, right?
Yeah, we
You
did.
never
yeah,
seen.
yeah,
You
yeah.
never seen 20 Days Later?
Most
Until-
of these I hadn't seen. Like when
I haven't seen. I don't
I
think
haven't
I've
seen
seen
any of
Trick or
those,
Treat.
yeah.
I don't think I have.
except for 28 days later.
yeah, I don't remember Trick or Treat.
Well, so there's the Trick or Treat, which was 2000 something, and then there's Trick or Treat, which was like 1986. I originally thought they were talking about 1986, but obviously it says 2000s horror.
What's
So
Trick or Treat?
I would get rid of this Trick or Treat. Trick or Treat is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an old 80s horror movie. Has this, I think the cover has like some guy with a guitar or whatever. I mean, I don't
feel
think
like I've
it's
seen that, maybe.
it's really cheesy.
If it's 80s, I've seen that one, but this one I don't know. I don't know this one though.
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one either.
It's fine. It's good. But the other three are much better in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, you look good.
That was it.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, your
Appreciate
arms,
it.
You look buff.
Yeah.
Been working out.
Yeah. Been using the force. Appreciate Oblivion Radio. That was very nice of you.
Codename Tip. Boo. Motherfuckers. BZ Kruger, Father Rod, C-Town Soaker, and Kim Mode Activated.
I appreciate
Game
that.
mode activated.
Byron Needle. Do any one of you think it would be super dope if A24 owned Star Wars and Marvel instead of Disney?
Fuck no.
What
the hell?
How would that make sense though? Like,
What? Byron. Byron. No.
I get what he's saying in the sense of like they really don't miss with their movies.
Shit. Nah.
It's not what they
Nah,
miss.
that would
They
be
got
awful. Ahsoka would be a fucking tree.
Luke,
Luke Skywalker would be some kind of fucking running pebble or some shit. No. This shit would be terrible.
running pebble.
I look, they don't make those type of movies. Like, that just don't even make sense. Those are big budget films. I think they do, and I think they do fine with those big budget films.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think they do fine with those. You know, with the exception of some of the Star Wars, but like, and some of the Marvel, really. But for the most part, they do well with it.
He said we're missing the whole point. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
the point
Yeah,
is.
you
what's
don't
the
think
point?
I think it's maybe like their touch, their quality, how they approach like the stuff that they put out. Like if it goes through their production house and the level of care I think they would apply to it would.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm just thinking about the people like Disney just have the budget to make some of this stuff happen.
Right.
In Star Wars and in Marvel. Like that, it's some serious graphic in those shows. So, you know, somebody like an independent production house like A24, I just don't think they would have the same type of budget.
Well,
to
let's
make
just say in a
some of
perfect
this
world if they did have the budget.
if they did have a good budget, I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Nah, you give them a huge budget, and it's
The same thing.
it's not even A24 anymore because
Yeah.
if you just give them a huge budget and say do Star Wars,
It's gonna look like Disney.
it's just
and-
it's
like
gonna look
Disney
like
did.
Disney
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
Like no one wants to see a super weirdo Star Wars film. They just don't.
Or maybe he's
So,
talking about story wise.
A24 stories are cool, but I don't need a fucking super detailed. I
Right.
gotta like who done it
Yeah.
type. I don't need that.
It's just comic book stuff at the end of
yeah,
the day, right?
it's just Disney's fucking up, but they've done it right a couple of times. I don't think the production house is the problem. I think it's a couple of people that are within the production house.
What's up?
It's common to say he wasn't here meeting y'all. I think he was talking about the person who said it. The person who said y'all missing the point.
Oh. I don't remember who said it, but thank you. Gotcha.
He said not y'all, I mean the one who said it. That's what he said.
Got it. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Didn't
Okay,
feel,
yeah.
but-
All right, Dion. Any thoughts on the DJ Envy housing fraud scandal?
I thought we
We
talked about
it.
it.
Is the
We
mic
we
still on?
did.
But Spike wasn't here, so.
Yeah. What do
Yeah,
you think,
put it
Spike?
up.
Yeah, I think he has a lot of responsibility since he allowed that guy on his platform.
Damn.
And he was telling and selling the image of
He
I'm
was the
DJ
face pretty much.
Yeah, I'm DJ Envy. I got all of these cars.
Damn.
He was promoting wealth on his Instagram and giving normal working class people the idea that if you do this, you can be as successful as me. And now he coming out and saying, I ain't make any money from it. Yes, DJ Envy is. I don't know if he should go to jail, but I definitely think he holds some accountability for what's going on.
FIFO told me they put his job
Yeah, they did.
on the market. Okay.
They put.
They
whose
said the
job
only
on the
thing
market?
that
Envy's.
iHeartRadio is worried about firing him because they don't want to be liable in any of the lawsuits. Somebody has came and added iHeart to the lawsuit.
Ooh.
Oh wait, when did that happen?
I think a week or so ago. It was before they raided the offices. Somebody was
Wow.
thinking about I don't know if they officially did it, but the thought process was they were adding iHeart because of it being on their airwaves. They don't know
See,
how successful they would be, but they would think that iHeart would want to settle out of court,
Right.
and they would more so get paid versus having to go through this whole legal battle. if
I
they're
wish you
added
were
to it.
here because FIFO, I'm pretty sure, was saying when the office was raided that they were raiding it because Caesar worked there,
No.
and I thought they were. Do
They
y'all
were
remember that?
I do.
They
And
were
I
getting-
thought they were raiding it because of envy, but he said they were
was.
raiding it because of
He
Caesar.
said Caesar had an office there.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm not sure if that's.
I should have looked it up.
I thought that they raided it because they took the electronic devices and some things that may have been edited or cut out.
That's
or
what I
deleted.
thought.
That's what they were looking for.
That's
some
what
stuff
I
like that,
thought.
yeah.
Huh.
I didn't know that Caesar was there. But yeah.
I didn't think Caesar worked at iHeart.
No, he
Well,
doesn't.
via TMZ, they never rated iHeart.
Oh, that was just made up.
Yeah.
They visited. They tried to change the language on the raid. They did go there. They did take the electronic devices, but they tried to say it wasn't a raid. That they were working with them.
I mean, they can't. I mean, Envy goes. The show is just done. I mean, Charlamagne can't run it by
hold that
himself.
show by himself.
I mean, it's bad enough now that Yee's gone.
Yeah.
So
I don't agree with that, but
you don't think
think the
Charlamagne
Breakfast-
can run the Breakfast Club by himself?
I think anybody can sit in that seat.
Charlamagne
Next
has
to Charlamagne.
had individual shows on different networks,
And they
haven't
fail
worked.
every
Yeah, they
time.
haven't worked.
But it's the Breakfast Club is different. Like he's not actually doing a TV show. Like I think there's a difference from being on a TV show and coming up with content and just being on the radio and talking about things that are going on, like the gossip meal. TV, you have to create visual content. I think
Nah.
this is
His show was it was an
This is-
interview show. It
yeah,
was
this is a-
basically Breakfast Club just with Charlamagne, and it failed.
And the Breakfast Club is a TV show, though.
Yeah.
It comes on Revolt. Like
I
they-
think what has been proved, I'm pretty sure if you put somebody in that seat, I'm not saying DJ Envy is not good in that seat, but I'm pretty sure you can put someone else in that seat and the Breakfast Club would be fine.
I think they thought the same thing about Yee.
They sure did.
And it's not
And
working.
Jess Hilarious is doing fine when she
Nah,
comes
she
in. Like,
ain't Yee.
The
though.
show is not the same, bro.
Yeah.
It's not the same. And plus, Charlamagne needs balance. Envy, even though he has his problems, Envy has balance for Charlamagne. If you let Charlamagne just run free, he's probably going to get them in more trouble than they are right now.
Or
Like,
if you-
Charlamagne just says wild shit, and Envy has to kind of reel him in. If that's removed, that show is going to fail quick. And Jess Hilarious, I'm surprised she's still on there after the shit she got into.
What happened with her?
She was saying all that weird transphobic shit.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm surprised they didn't, say anything about that. But
Oh, so she is the fill-in for them for Angie?
They rotate.
I
It's
guess.
a rotation
Between
of
who
like
and who?
guest hosts.
there's like a
Her-
chubbier woman that
Yeah,
is
I don't know
actually,
the other
but
lady's
she's
name.
very serious.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't.
Some people Charlamagne like on his
Yeah.
network that he put on.
I like her, whatever her name is, but I don't know that she would be a good fit because she's not as charismatic. She's just very like to the point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think Killer Mike had to address because he popped up.
He had a video with Caesar.
That shit
Yeah,
was
so
funny.
he had to walk
Killer
all that
Mike was
shit
like,
back.
oh,
He
no,
immediately
dude.
came out like,
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Same day.
I just
Same
did a video
He was
with
like, hey,
bro.
bro,
I don't even know,
no,
dude.
you're not gonna do me like this.
Cause I sent
Don't
that shit to
do
y'all
me.
like within hours of each other, or like shit, probably minutes, damn near. I was like, man, this is crazy.
Because they were, I've seen that neighborhood. That I was like, nah, man, this is weird. This is weird.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, not to be mean, but I mean, I can kind of look at this Caesar guy and be like, nah.
I said this on another week in the books.
Nah.
I said it like the way he dressed, the way he like, bro. I wouldn't even really trust him to like wash my car. Like, I wouldn't pull up on him and be like, hey, bro, and him do a good job. I just wouldn't do it.
That's
So like you standing there, like I'm not giving this man. They said people would bring him cash of $100,000 in bags,
That's
and
wild.
he's promising a 30% return. That's him. A 30%
That's impossible.
return?
Doesn't happen.
It
Like,
never happens. Not legally.
Not consistently the way he was trying to advertise it.
What is this dude saying that makes people be like, yeah, this is a good idea?
Probably
It was
has
DJ Envy though.
Probably his affiliations.
It was the
and stuff
people
like
But
that.
he had to.
Crest.
He had to have a little bit of business before
He did.
Envy, right?
This is my idea of what he was doing. I think that he was buying single family homes and turning them into multi units.
Right,
and then
right,
counting
right,
them
right,
as
right.
doors. So he said he had
Right.
over 1,000 doors. So he had been successful in it, but then COVID came, and then people weren't paying their bills, and he was not able to
Gotcha.
pay people that had invested. So instead of getting them their money, he went out and got more people.
Sure,
Ponzi
sure,
scheme.
sure.
So
Yeah, and that COVID wiped out a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's this whole other thing that went on with that. Like, yeah, that whole space is kind of wild. So
He just doesn't look like someone
doesn't
that
look
could convince me to give him money. I'm not shitting on him or anything, but
just don't
come
look
on,
trustworthy.
man. Like, he doesn't look like he could turn my money around
no, he turned it around, just not
and
for
gave
you.
it to somebody else.
Right.
What episode did you talk about that on, Spike?
just the last episode, I think it was
Okay.
59.
All right. Well, if y'all want to hear Spike's take on it, make sure you guys check that out. Moving on. Long live KS. Who is your favorite horrorcore rapper or album?
What's horrorcore? Like, who's an example of horrorcore?
Brother Lynch Young.
Okay.
Who?
You familiar with him?
Yeah, I know
Who'd you
Brother
say?
Lynch.
You know Brother Lynch,
Brother
huh?
Lynch, huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
I know who that is.
Yeah.
yeah. Big Lurch.
I know who that is too, because
Yup.
the story.
And what'd he do, Spike?
PCP, right? He run around naked. Right. Am I right?
And ate his girlfriend's guts.
Yeah. I thought
But,
he
like,
was-
literally.
Yeah, like literally.
That's about as horrorcore as you can get.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, this is
Anybody got one? What's the answer?
I'm gonna go Tyler. I'm gonna go Tyler, the Creator. I'm sticking with that.
I say Gravediggers debut album is probably my favorite.
That's a good
hardcore
one.
album.
Yep, that's a good
Would
one.
3-6 be? That ain't it.
Their
Not
first
the
album.
early 3-6 I'm talking about, like the first one.
Mystic Styles.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can
They were
kind
doing a
yeah.
little-
You can
That's when we
kinda
did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was
yeah.
that one was horrorcore, and Tyler's first was horrorcore, but after that, both of them kind of
That would be 3-6.
separated.
Yeah, I still like Goblin.
Bro, somebody said Spike is dressed as FIFO. That's
That's hilarious.
all right. Did you name one, Mike?
Oh yeah, I said Big Lurch.
Okay.
I did it to you.
Armada. Hey y'all, any chance for a Freddie Gibbs song bracket sometime in the near future? Happy Halloween.
That's FIFO's fucking burner count.
No.
Gotta be.
A Freddie Gibbs song.
No, sorry.
No, sorry.
Would that even be entertaining? Does he have that many songs? That
No,
would-
it would not be.
You
As
got
a
a lot.
fan, no, it would not be.
We could do Freddie features, yeah.
Who would know the songs?
Right.
That's kind of where I'm at. It's like I don't know that. I mean, not that he doesn't have good songs, but does he have enough popular
point.
songs to make the bracket interesting?
I think it just that works for popular artists.
J.
I don't
Cole
think that
features
Right,
works.
right.
Like
Yeah,
Lil
J.
Wayne
Cole
features works.
Yeah, stuff popular artists work.
Freddie Gibbs will be done like maybe 2 or 3 years down the line if we're still doing this. If we're like running out of popular artists. But that's nothing against Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah, nah,
but
for
I
sure.
don't
He
think
just don't
anybody would
make
tune in
popular
for that. Nah.
He's on that new Power show, that show with Tommy Force.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs is.
Yeah, he is.
Is he good? No.
Nah.
Damn.
I think he was only on like 1 or 2
He's on,
episodes.
he's on a
First
couple
couple.
episodes,
He's
right?
on
He
a
has
couple.
a
Really?
small recurring role.
See, I don't like that one though. I like Raising Canaan one. The
Oh, yeah,
best.
Raising Canaan is the best,
easy,
but
Stabby stab.
Yeah, Force started out slow, but most of the spinoffs start out slow.
I can't believe y'all still watching this shit.
I
Man,
actually
this is
just
worse than The
finished-
Walking
Bro,
Dead.
it's
I'm on the
just
last
like
I don't know
episode.
what-
I'm on the last episode of Power. I never watched. I'm on the last episode now.
This is
I
crazy.
Go
just
ahead,
started
Ryan.
watching it one day, and I was just like,
Yep.
You're like, damn, they got me.
I was just like, damn, they got me.
Raising Canaan is really the only one I watch now.
I mean, it's the only one I really like, but I watched
I'm
the
talking
other.
about. That's the only one I watch.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Exactly. I'm
Like
the
I
same
watch
way.
Raising. I'm waiting for that to come
Yeah,
back.
me
on.
too. Yeah, me too.
Like, the
It's
other
actually
ones-
good.
Yeah, the other
Yeah.
ones. I
The
don't
other ones are just, because you know the world.
Yeah.
You just watch it.
Yep. you
I
just-
think
it
after I
just-
watched that first season of Book 2, the one with like took place right after it,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done.
It's
Is
not,
the
it
one
wasn't good, but
The one with Tariq any good?
the one, no.
Yeah, that's
I
the
mean,
one I
but
stopped,
it,
yeah.
the last season
Oh.
did get a little
Yeah,
better.
it got better. They
Yeah,
picked
last
up.
season did get a little better.
Yeah.
It did. It did.
I believe you. I
Yeah,
believe
no,
you.
I did.
No, I did.
It did. It did. It got good.
I
in
didn't
this.
want to. I saw people saying, and I was like, yeah, right. And I started watching. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. All right.
Nah, it did.
All right.
It
All right.
did.
I'm not gonna
Canaan
find
one,
out.
bro.
But the Tommy one.
Tommy was a
That's
flat.
the worst.
Boy.
It's probably
Ooh,
probably
that's
the worst.
struggling.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's
it is a struggle. Yeah, I just finished the first season.
I finished the first one. I hadn't watched the second one.
Yeah, I'm gonna start on the second one, but I'm just
Yeah.
like I have no interest. But
Me neither.
you finished, Daryl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And I hate myself for watching it.
bro, I was.
I'm so aggravated. Why do I keep watching this bullshit?
That shit was awful.
Jesus.
That
Christ.
final
Because you're tied to the
episode.
world.
The Maggie and Negan show got me because it was actually good.
Yep.
But this Daryl Dixon
Oh,
show
really?
was trash.
That
The
shit
Maggot and Negan joint.
Maggie and
was
Negan was good.
Mm-hmm.
Daryl Dixon was fucking stupid.
Daryl Dixon.
Stupid
so
as
I guess
fuck.
I can binge the Negan and
You can
Megan.
you can
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
binge
yeah.
you can binge both of them now.
And
I'm
that's
gonna
how
watch
they're
Maggie
both
and Negan.
done.
If you said it was good, then
Maggie and
I'll
Negan
check
I
it
thought
out.
was pretty good.
I'll check
It was
it out.
it actually seemed like someone that they went and got someone completely different to write it because the
Okay.
story was actually like, wow, this
I'm gonna
is
check it
this
out.
is good.
I'm gonna check it out. Then.
Ooh, Lupe bracket would be good.
Yep. What are you about to say, Spot?
I was just gonna say that's how unentertaining Freddie Gibbs is. We got all the way, we got all the way to Power.
That's
and
fucked up.
Walking Dead.
That's fucked up. I love Freddie.
Hilarious.
Man.
Okay, let's move on. Damp House. I know it technically isn't one, but Mulholland Drive is the most haunting movie I've ever seen.
Mulholland Drive. What is that?
I know that.
I'm asking.
No, it's not some shit I would think y'all. It's a David Lynch movie.
Oh,
I have
okay,
heard
okay.
people call it a horror movie.
Mhm.
I don't. I'm kind of with him. It's just like it's not technically one, but it is fucking creepy as
What's
shit.
the premise of it?
It's David Lynch, so there is really. I mean, if you ever see a David Lynch film, you can't really describe a premise. But it's got Naomi Watts in it.
Oh, so this is later.
No, this is probably
It's like a thriller.
16 years ago at least.
I remember like seeing this DVD and stuff, like back when DVDs and stuff was out, right?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
popular. Like
But I
a
mean,
you
Mulholland
probably-
Drive
you've seen
is really good, and there's definitely a scene in there. What's Damp House? The creature back behind the dumpster. That shit actually fucking creeped me out more than just about any horror movie. But yeah, I'm with him.
Byron, who's a Star Wars character you want to see have their own spin-off show? Personally, I'd like to see Darth Maul or Palpatine when he was younger. Thanks for the awesome content.
That's a good question.
Saw Gerrera, 100%.
That's a good one.
Saw Gerrera. I want to see Forrest Whitaker playing him. I want to see how everything got to from the time that he lost his sister to him becoming like a terrorist to him becoming like half machine. I want to see all of that.
I think the Darth Maul and Palpatine are really good choices, but
Don't you think we've seen enough Darth Maul? Oh, you didn't watch the
I
cartoons.
didn't watch the. Yeah, I
Never
know
mind.
he's on
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
didn't
Never
watch
mind.
it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a character.
But live action, I think would be cool though. But damn, who else though? Yeah, I don't know.
You got one spot?
I don't.
You watch Star Wars?
I tried.
He said Darth Vader scared him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
No,
of
I
one too, bro.
tried. I
can't think-
watched
I
the
can't think of
first.
no
I
one.
tried to watch them in order. So I watched the newer movies because they would. I think they came first, right?
the prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you
It
couldn't really
just-
get
yeah,
past
it
them.
wouldn't.
You
Yeah.
gotta thug
you
it
gotta
out,
power
bro.
through 'em.
Yeah.
Did you get to episode 3?
I got all the way through the first two.
The third one is actually where everything picks up. The third one is legitimately really good.
Okay.
The first two are shaky.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I keep Disney Plus when Loki go off. I watch those.
The first two are like the second season of The Wire. You gotta power through it to get to the really, really good shit.
Gotcha. Okay.
You got one, B?
No, I can't think of nobody right now.
I think they touched on like most of them that I would be interested in.
I'm gonna go Vader. I like. I think he got some really good stories in the comics. You know that I've read. So yeah.
Oh, really?
I was gonna say
Yeah,
Vader, but I was gonna say Vader, but I didn't know if the first 3 count as Vader.
The first 3?
Yeah.
So Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones.
Oh, I
didn't-
see what
didn't
you're
know,
saying.
Yeah, I didn't know if those counted as Vader per se. You
Because
don't
that's
think
real.
so?
Because it's Anakin.
Oh, yeah,
He's talking about Vader. Once you become Vader, I think how you
Okay.
how you
Okay.
what you about?
I'm saying you're right. I mean, that
I
was
thought
that,
you
no.
had something deep you go throw
no,
at
I
me.
said,
I was like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
let me hear what
nah.
Rod got to say.
No, you're right. I said I was gonna say Vader, but then I was thinking about the story of Anakin. I was just like, well, that's kind of
Yeah.
Vader. But nah, you're right. When he actually becomes Vader, I guess that's a good spin-off.
It got skipped over a lot. We
Yeah,
didn't get to
yeah.
see him doing any of the hunting and the,
Right,
I
right.
think that would be interesting.
Yeah.
That's what Obi-Wan should have been, but they fucked it up.
Yeah.
I like
What
season
about
2 of
Cal?
The Wire.
Who?
I would like to see that, but I didn't play the game. You played the game, right? I didn't play the game, so I've only watched the playthroughs. I think he's a cool character. I like the other dude better, Star-Lord better. Not
oh.
Star-Lord, fucking that's
talking about
that's
Star-
Marvel.
yeah.
What's his name?
No,
Star Killer.
Star
I like Star Killer
Yes,
better.
Star Wars Unleashed.
But-
yes, bro.
Yeah, I would like to see those characters explored.
Yeah, Star Killer. Okay, that would be one. Ken, shit, Star, because
Okay, there you go, B.
bruh, because that game, I would love to see him some more story on him, bro.
Yeah, he looks pretty cool.
man.
What's the blue Western guy from Boba Fett?
Oh,
I can't think right now.
I can't think right now either. God
Cad
damn
Bane?
it.
Not
Cad
Cad.
Bane.
Cad.
Yes.
Cad Bane, like he was very intriguing. I would like to see a story on him. Like when he hit the scene, like he commanded the screen. So I would love to see like a spinoff of him.
Okay.
Personally,
I want to see what happened to Jar Jar.
You don't want to see that.
I do. I'm curious. You're not curious?
Not really.
Damn.
Not really.
You said not to.
I wasn't. I didn't hate him like everybody else. Hated
I
him,
didn't
though.
either.
I didn't hate him like that, but I still want to see a spinoff though.
Master Roddy, you're not so curious?
Happy upcoming Doomsday Halloween. If you haven't seen it, may I suggest Dogface, a trap house horror, now on Tubi and Peacock, so you already know.
I sent y'all the trailer for that like a year or two ago. It is
That's
hilariously
not the one
bad.
we did.
No, we didn't do it. We didn't do it. I think we were.
I watched
it's
that,
on
bro.
You
Tubi,
probably
I'm here
did.
for it.
I sent it to y'all.
I think I watched
Bruh,
that.
if it's on Tubi, I'm gonna watch it.
Hold on.
It's not good, but it's good. You know what I
That's
mean?
fine. That's cool. I watched them too.
They were in a house, right?
A trap house.
Trap house, yeah.
Bruh.
Bro, I think I
Yeah,
watched
y'all
this
would like.
shit.
You should watch
I'm
this
gonna
too.
watch it.
Y'all would like it. It's pretty funny.
Bro, I stay on.
Just don't take it
Horror has
seriously,
me
and y'all
intrigued.
will enjoy
I
it.
stay on Tubi, bruh. I watch all the hood shit on
That's
Tubi,
funny.
bruh.
That's
I
funny.
did watch this shit.
You did watch it? Yeah, I sent it to y'all, and I was like, y'all gotta see this.
I think I watched it because you sent it. I'm
Man.
pretty sure that's the only reason.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's better than The Blackening, you know.
Yes,
It's like a real hood horror
You
movie.
ain't like the black.
I liked it fine. It was okay, but you know.
Derek Parker, Beezy for 30. I'm new to sampling and wanted to know if I could send you a beat and get your feedback on it. Also, I downloaded the Bravo mixtape from Bandcamp after y'all told me about it. It's dope.
Sir.
Sure.
Appreciate
If
that.
you follow me on Twitter or something, just shoot me a DM or something.
How much you gotta pay?
He already paid $10. You know what I'm saying?
You want that? You want that whole 10, huh?
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Black Roz, what's your gut feeling on the Dwight Howard allegations? Also, Cube suing the NBA and DOJ investigating. Lastly,
Go Pistons. Damn right. The fucking Zach Levine popped
What did
51 on us
Dwight Howard do?
yesterday.
Y'all wouldn't tell me last time when I
I thought you
asked.
looked it up.
I did not.
Go ahead, Spike.
What did you do?
Yeah, go ahead, Spike.
Because Spike
Oh,
know
shit.
everything,
Did he
bro.
rape
Spike
somebody
is
or
tapped in.
He was cited. It's a civil suit for
Okay.
sexual harassment, misconduct,
no.
assault.
Wow.
He and a young man, they were DMing and
Uh-huh.
they agreed to meet or whatever it may be. But when he got there, Dwight Howard surprised him with a third guy, Kitty. She
A Kitty?
Her name was the guy's.
The guy's name was Kitty?
Yeah, she was in lingerie. She jumped out of the closet, surprised the guy,
I'm confused. Wait, you said another person.
Yeah.
Was the other person a male or a female?
a male,
Oh, it was a trans
dressed
person.
as a woman.
A male dressed as a
Male
woman.
dressed
said.
as a woman. Wasn't a trans. He was just dressed as a woman.
Okay,
And it
a male.
surprised
Okay,
the guy who came to see Dwight Howard.
and the male that was dressed as a woman, that person's name was Kitty.
Yes. And then Dwight Howard forced himself on the guy
Oh my God.
in front of Kitty.
Oh my
That's some
God.
wild shit.
Can you imagine?
Forced oral sex.
6'11", 260 pounds.
Oh my.
Dwight Howard.
That's wild as hell, bro.
yeah.
Well, so what was Kitty's part? Like
Well-
just to guard the door or whatever, or
What forced him to file charges is he didn't know Kitty was going to be there. And that wasn't what they agreed to. It wasn't consensual.
but the forced, but he still
But
forced
after
him.
after that, he wanted to leave, but Dwight Howard wouldn't let
Oh,
him.
I see.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
wouldn't
Oh
let him,
my
and he
God.
forced
Boxed him
himself
out.
on him.
So has anybody found? We're not
It's
doing
another
this.
guy.
We're not doing this.
There's
Anybody
another guy
found
that made
Kitty?
it, no,
Stop,
Kitty's
y'all
out there
stop.
somewhere. It's a picture of Kitty somewhere. It's online. But another guy came out that made these accusations a couple of years ago and said, "I told y'all," and y'all thought I was
Really?
crazy. Yes.
So this is something that's been known about him. Forcing
On the internet, not mainstream.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's wild as
That's
hell,
terrible,
bro.
man.
Dwight Howard.
And
Wow.
now they showing pictures of him like in the NBA, like he'd be on the bench grabbing guys. Like they got
What?
Yeah, they got clips of him now, like online, where he like sit down and like grabbing the inside of guys' thighs and stuff, almost like jokingly, but it doesn't.
Hey, what
fit.
kind of joke is that? Spike?
Exactly. No, what I'm saying. That's what he tried to paint.
How he
it
gonna
like,
make out of a
like he
joke?
would be all goofy and laughing and sit down and act like he did it accidentally. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's what you just did.
Woo, it's just a joke.
So
Yeah.
it's a couple of those clips floating
Video
around
about
online
him
now.
talking about, it started with Good D,
Yeah. Yeah. So
stuff like that. No.
Shout out to the guy that tried to come at us on Twitter. This is why we didn't talk about certain things. Because you know we can't keep shit serious.
That's what he said. It's a clip.
You know we can't keep
He
shit
did.
serious.
And Dennis Schroeder was in the background laughing hilarious.
Yeah.
He was,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
laughing hysterically.
I
So yeah.
This
yeah.
is why. Y'all stop sending us this type of shit.
Hey man, Dwight man. Hey man, be
That's
all you can
fucked
be,
up.
bruh.
So what has he said? Has he
he
I
came out
assume
and
he's
said what
denied
he
it?
does in his bedroom. Is
Yeah.
his
Well, that's not his bedroom.
He said,
is
"My-
it?
Well, he invited the guy over. That was his house. They were at his
And
house.
Kitty jumped out the
Kitty
closet.
jumped out of the closet. Yeah.
Yeah, Kitty jumped out
Full
the closet, bro.
lingerie.
Kitty was trapped in the closet.
This is terrible, man. I feel
Yep.
bad for this man.
His nickname was Superman. I don't know if you know that.
Whose nickname? Dwight
Dwight
Howard.
Howard.
Yeah.
This is basketball, right?
Yeah, Superman. He had a cape and everything. I don't know if he had a
lying.
cape
No,
on.
he
in the-
did.
in the- no,
He's telling
he used
the
to wear a
truth, bro.
cape, red
He dressed
cape.
up like
Yeah,
For the dunk contest.
he dressed up like Superman and did the dunk contest.
yeah,
bro.
for the dunk contest.
Yeah.
Can we
So-
move on? 'Cause
Yeah,
we move on. 'Cause I got about 12.
Because I'm sure he was dunking.
I'm not letting him out.
He did a lot of dunking, bro.
Isaiah, control this.
Isaiah, control
He
this.
dunking,
Isaiah.
tip dunks,
Isaiah.
pick and roll, pick and roll.
Jalen. Let's
Box
move
out.
on, man. I keep trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, Dwight, bro. Dwight was out here
Black
wild.
Lives, this is what you get for sending this type of shit in here. You should have known.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, you
Hey,
just
man,
saying,
that
move
man
on.
living his life, bro. He said,
the
"My
next super
business
chat?
is my business."
Next super chat.
Oh,
said, "Stay
shit,
out of
leave
his
me
bill."
alone, bro.
Actually, Black Raz might do this on purpose. He got a gut feeling. He might be making jokes.
Yeah, maybe
Y'all are
not.
gross, man. All of you. Edit all this shit out, Isaiah.
We live.
We live. Edit all this shit.
We live, bro. He won a ring with the Lakers, though. So
Ken.
he's a champion.
Ken.
He's a champion, bro. Ring around.
We're already running late.
Okay, my bad. All right. Put some respect on Sleepaway Camp's name.
Who didn't? Who shitting on Sleepaway Camp?
Right. No one.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, the
But I
first-
have discovered that only in certain circles you really aren't allowed to talk about that movie because it's offensive. But yeah, it's a movie. It's a really good movie, but there's a problematic part that at the time didn't feel problematic, but then fast forward 20 something years, it's retroactively problematic. You know what I mean? So I get it. I get both sides.
Quick question: who did your face
I don't
paint
know
before
who
you
to say this.
before it came off?
Before it sweated off,
Yeah.
I did it.
Oh, really?
But it just,
Oh, y'all keep forgetting you're an artist.
your face has to be completely dry. And it looked okay until I got in the car.
Oh, you should have just brought something with you.
I did, but I just didn't feel like going back in the bathroom
Okay.
and messing with it.
You didn't want to be in whiteface.
No, I'm cool being a white person. I think that would actually be kind of funny. I thought about that. Who's it going to offend? I dare a white person to really get mad at this show. Talking about they were in whiteface. Give a fuck, Chad.
I actually did.
What
think
are you
about
gonna
that
do
too,
about
Mike.
it?
I started to do that too.
I really did. I really did think it would be funny, but then I was like, that's too much work.
But there is a black Ken though in the movie though, right?
Oh,
Was
I
it?
thought it was. I thought it was a black Ken in the
Oh,
movie.
yeah, his name was Javante. I remember him.
I can't. No, his name was not.
I ain't know
It
if that
was
was
Ken.
a joke. I ain't know if that was
I
a
think it was
joke. or
Ken.
not.
Yeah, it was a black Ken in the movie because they had an Asian Ken.
Javante.
They had like different Ken.
any of you guys seen the old Japanese movie House? Weird as hell, but highly entertaining.
Hausua. That's how it's spelled.
Is that how you say it?
That's how it's said in Japanese. I'm pretty sure because it's spelled Hausu, and during the trailer it says Hausu. But I do not think any of y'all would make it 20 minutes into that film before you turn it off.
Is it subtitles?
Oh,
No, it's not, it ain't the subtitles. It just it makes no sense. The special effects are absolutely atrocious. I think it's fucking fantastic. But I would actually be curious if any of y'all did watch it. I would be
I
curious.
haven't, but I'll watch it.
You
Yeah,
don't
I'll
like
watch it.
subtitles either.
I will. The movie got to be really good though, like City of God.
Oh yeah.
What was the one?
City God is subtitled, and that's like
It was
like
one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
The other one that was Parasite. I read that one in subtitles. That was good.
We're gonna put subtitles on the screen for you.
That
But
wasn't racist. What I said.
what was racist?
That's how they pronounced it.
That's why I asked that.
It's in the trailer. Hausu.
Dude, I think it's because you're.
I think it's the voice, the inflection.
Yeah.
That's how they pronounce it.
That's
though.
how they pronounce it. If I said it's Hausu, then they'd be like, "Oh my God, Mike, it's not Hausu, it's Hausu."
But it's like when you
It's
hear
like,
a white
God
person,
damn.
It's like when you hear a white person like talking like us though. Hey, what's up, my brother? Like you know how they do
Oh,
when they
shit.
try
You
to
might
talk
be
like
right,
black
Spike.
people. Yeah.
Oh damn.
That's what it is.
But
Well, at least it was you, not me.
if a white person he said it's Lil Wayne versus Lil Wayne, I'm not gonna say he's racist. It's Lil Wayne, ain't Lil Wayne.
Fair. That's fair.
I like how you switched it. Little Wayne, ain't Wayne.
Y'all kiss my ass, bro.
If you were the star of a horror movie, what's your go-to weapon kill move? And how do we kill you, disable you until the sequel?
I like that, Donald Van.
What?
Kill you with kindness.
That's about right. That's because that would make me want to kill myself.
Damn,
I can't think of anything
Me
either.
either. Hold on.
No.
I would just debate you to death, probably.
Yeah, that'll kill you.
That'll work.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm seriously going with Kill You with Kindness. I think that'd be horrifying.
I'm surprised nobody's
Somebody
done that.
nice, all smiling. and shit.
Man, I think that would be horrifying.
Almost like Smile,
Yeah.
I never seen it, but I've seen a preview.
but it's just people smiling. But it's not. It's not.
It's not
like
very
what you're saying.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
I would have to be like Jigsaw. Some Jigsaw related, like puzzles and shit, make you figure it out. That would
I
be
think
my-
you would just wait for them to say anything remotely pause-worthy and kill him.
Pause.
Yep.
That would be the name of the movie. Pause.
It'd be called Pause. Someone has a kid named Richard. Hey, Dick, come here. Oh, here comes Mike. Oh, pause.
Oh, they calling you Mike Feet Town. I just got it because he kicked the shit out of somebody.
What?
They calling you Mike Feet Town because you kicked. Yeah, that's your finishing move. The way you
I
say
should've
that dude
never
flew
told
back.
y'all that,
The
man.
way you say that nigga flung back, bro.
I didn't.
Yo,
I didn't. I should have never told you. That's why I can't tell y'all shit, man.
You got one, B?
I'd just shoot a nigga.
Guns.
Detroit style. Detroit.
It gotta be a gun.
classics.
Right.
I was going
Oh
with the
shit.
classics.
I'll use a noose.
Oh man.
Yep.
Damn, Ken.
I'll string me some motherfuckers up, bruh.
That
Oh,
means
that
you
shit
can't
was-
kill any black people.
That shit was lethal. I wouldn't.
I win.
You only kill black
It'd be,
people. I mean, white
it'd be
folks.
reverse racism, bro.
That'd be the name of the movie.
Ken be like, Ken be on this pickup truck. I'm about to string him up, B. I'm about to string him up, B.
Oh God! You dirty cracker, you!
This is good. Othelius, he a fan for real. He said Beezy grab his bass drum.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's good.
That's funny.
That's good. That's good.
That's funny.
You remember B hit the dude in the head with the bass
I
drum?
do. I do.
Yeah, nah, that's good. That's good. Othelius. True fan right there.
How do we kill, disable you? I don't know how to think about that one.
You just gotta ignore me.
Is Final Destination a horror movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
those movies.
Yeah, those were my favorites.
Oh yeah, you could probably
That should have been
kill
on
me
the
with
list, too.
reparations.
Yeah, right. The
That should've
first one,
been
at
on
least. The first one was reparations.
That would be how they get rid of you.
That'd be how they get rid of me, man.
and the whole
Reparations,
movie's
bro.
over. That's pretty good.
The Thing should have been on that list too.
What is it?
The Thing. You never
A
seen
couple
that?
other popular movies.
Oh yeah. Thing's dope. But
All
all right.
It was a good bracket though.
From Mike and Ken and maybe Beezy, I was curious if you guys checked out the horror comic series Red Room. It's about murder on the dark web for fun and profit by Ed Piskor, the guy behind Hip Hop Family Tree. I have
No,
not.
I haven't.
It's a
I
comic
haven't
book. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
Or is he saying comic
Yeah.
like it's in funny?
I read it as comic book.
I read it as comic book too. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
No, I've never.
No, I
heard
haven't
of it.
checked it out.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I'll check that out. I'm curious now.
Yeah.
Um,
Good horror comic in a minute.
Green Means, if you get a chance, check out the movie Near Dark, one of the better vampire movies I've seen.
What y'all know about that?
Is that the one where he was on the boat? The latest with Dracula? Oh, okay.
Oh no. That's Voyage of Demeter.
Yeah, the last voyage of
Demeter.
Was that good?
I liked it.
Yeah,
I did
I
too.
liked it.
Yeah, I watched it. Me and my lady watched that one. It was
But no, Near Dark is an absolute classic. It's got Bill Paxton in it. It's one of his early films. It's really good. You've probably seen the poster. The poster is iconic. It has Bill Paxton on the front. His face is all melted up.
That's from '87.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
I think I have. Yep, I've seen this. Yep, I remember that camper. Yep, and he. Yep. Nah, yeah, this was good. Yeah, I like that. Last one, Mike. How would you rank the 6 movies in the Alien franchise?
Oh, I know what's number one.
Aliens, Alien,
There you go.
Alien 3.
Prometheus.
Are we counting Alien versus the 2 Alien versus Predator films? Shit. And then Alien Covenant, I assume. So
Maybe because
okay, Aliens, Alien 3.
Hold on, y'all.
I don't know, just rude as hell, right? I wouldn't do that to them.
No, I can hear you.
Everybody can hear you. Shit. Helen Keller can hear you.
Name your movies, damn.
Damn, I'm trying to think, honestly. Y'all were fucking me up, though. I guess, okay, so whichever was, yeah, I guess Prometheus would be next. So there's 7 then. Because does Prometheus count? Okay, Prometheus doesn't count.
did.
Prometheus doesn't count because it's not an alien movie. So then you would have the whatever the second Alien versus Predator, and then you have Alien Covenant or whatever the fuck it was, and then the first Aliens versus Predator. There you go. Boom.
So I did Alien film franchise, and they do count Prometheus.
I thought it was
It's
counted, too.
listed.
I don't think he's counting it because then there would be more than 6.
I got you.
he's
Based on his question.
I
Okay.
mean, he's not really wrong. I mean, it's debatable
How?
because there weren't any xenomorphs in it.
That doesn't not make it an alien movie. It's still an alien in the
There's no alien in it, so it's just, but it's still an alien movie.
It's still an alien franchise.
Look, it's debatable. That's all I'm saying. It's debatable.
I don't know.
If someone
part of the
asked
franchise.
if someone asked me, I would agree with you. But in terms of he's saying the alien, I get what he's saying. So
Like physically in it, like
it's yeah. I can see why he would say Prometheus is not an alien movie. I get it. I get it both ways.
It's definitely included, but
I would include it.
Yeah. And Alex replied. He said it's a comic book series. He also has a YouTube channel with Jim Rugg called Cartoonist K-Fab. Is that their wrestling shit? They do daily videos, but they tackle any and everything comic book related.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate the recommendation.
I will check it out.
Yep, I will as well. And that was it. That was the last one. Yeah. Man, we appreciate
That's
all the
quite a
super
few.
chats. That was a lot.
Yeah. We haven't. That sounded like that felt like a dead end.
I know. Yeah, it was like 20
sure.
plus. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what's up. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. I didn't even get a chance to get into to my stuff. But that's cool. That's cool. We had a good show. We appreciate you coming on, Spike, and joining
I
us.
appreciate being here. It's one of my favorite shows to do all the time. I love
Everybody
Mr.
want
Mike
to
Solo.
show their costume one more time?
Nope.
Nope. Y'all serious?
Why are you looking up to God?
Because I was going.
I know he did start looking after he said that.
I was about to answer that too.
brain.
I was looking up because I was thinking about turning the light off so you could see the lightsaber thing. I think that'd be cool.
Oh,
Or whatever. Yeah.
but we gotta take a group photo. But that can be after we stop here. So.
Everybody show their costume one more time.
Damn.
I mean, they seeing it right now, aren't they?
Not you sitting down.
Well, you get up. You start.
I know.
I was getting
God first.
God first. I don't know how it looks now. Yeah. Anybody can catch the top of the show.
Anybody didn't catch the top of the show? You know what I'm saying? Rod, keep looking up.
Priests don't wear Jordans though. I can.
All right, go ahead.
Lightsabers. That's fine.
Oh, that's cool.
That is fine.
Yep.
He said it hurt too.
And these used to be pythons. These used to be pythons, I'm telling y'all.
Now they know what constrictors. You want to show your costume, Spike? No.
Anyway, all right, man. Well, that's gonna do it for us, man. We'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks to Spike for hosting.
Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, we appreciate you. Thanksgiving next month, of course. So send us any ideas. Let me look at the calendar. I know you guys are leaving anyway.
Kid,
so.
like people really don't realize who you are, and I think that's crazy.
They don't
Kid,
realize who Ken is.
Barbie.
Ken
either.
is Kid. He's
Yes.
Kid from Barbie.
Yeah, from Barbie.
That is
No,
that
that's
is-
really-
it's
that's-
so
that's
it's so
good.
clever. It's really clever.
So yeah, I think that live will probably be on the 1, 2, 3, the 19th.
Are
So
these fools seriously asking where's Sophie? Sophie's been gone for like 4 months.
yep. So
Still a lot
that,
of branding though. I get it.
She's the wasp with FIFO.
Oh, that's funny.
yep. So that's gonna do it for us, man. We'll catch you guys next time. We out.
Bye,
Peace.
y'all.
Peace.
Hey.